repent before you meet your maker. Oh Lord, these wicked things come from the undertaker. We are so foolish to say we live for tomorrow. These are words from a sinner, words from a sinner, words from a sinner.
Yeah, how come? The Beat 139 featuring Doc, Don Vito, and Keith Cash. Harlem's #1 show.
Yo, what up? What up?
What's good?
What's going on?
How y'all doing on Sunday?
We in the building Sundays, like Doc said. You know, we only do off days because you know our day is Wednesday at 7:30 all the time. When we do an off day, that means we got a special guest in the building. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we decided to do this interview because it's a brother of ours right here, and you know he's been around in Harlem for a very long time. He's a credible guy, and you know we need him on the show because we want to get his story. You know, a lot of people see Pop, and Pop be like chilling. He on some, you know, quiet and all that, but you know this man here, you know, he knows a lot about Harlem, and we gonna get his story today. So without further ado, you know, I'm Don Vito, voice for the peoples.
Doc, shake the block, y'all know what it is.
Okay, we got my brother right here, Harlem representative, Pop Ghost, you know what I mean?
Pop Ghost in the building.
In the building. How you doing, Pop?
Yo, I'm good, bro.
Everything good?
What's happening?
Peace, man. Everything good, man.
Everything lovely.
Saw you last night, man.
Yeah.
You know
my bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Had a nice turnout
Ro
last night,
in the
man.
building, you know what I'm saying?
in the building.
Yeah, all the time, man. All the time, man. Happy birthday, man.
Yeah.
And the family. You know, y'all going like road, like in the, yeah, right? Yeah, man, 100%, man. So, Pop, so tell her, because, you know, a lot of our viewers are from Harlem, but the majority of them is from all over. They here in the States, some of them is in Canada, some of them is in Europe and stuff like that, because people be, YouTube spreads far. So tell everybody where you from, you know what I'm saying, and how was your life growing up as a young dude coming from Harlem, man?
Yeah. You know, I'm from 39th.
Okay. Okay.
Shout out to the old Harlem Hospital.
Old Harlem Hospital, yeah.
63, baby.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
early 63.
63,
Look
baby.
good for
you know
your
what I mean?
age, man.
Thank you. But anyway, yeah, that's where I'm born and raised all my life. I'm really an adopted kid. You know what I mean? Brought into my family as an adopted kid, you know what I mean? And all I remember was living in a house with cards, you know, gambling.
Right.
You know what I mean? That from a kid.
So they play a lot of cards.
They played cards. My mom's
What
ran
they play?
numbers. They played poker. You know what I mean? And you know that's a jail joint too.
Yes.
But that's my man. My too.
Who's that?
He said jail calls. You want the?
Oh no, take that. We're going to take it early, man,
take it
because
early.
he
Take
probably
the
can't come back.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, we're going to
Let me
stop
see.
the interview shortly. We got somebody
Let me
who
see.
calling us very
You
important.
can put it to the mic.
Hello?
Yo, Ghost, what up? It's Stan.
Oh, this Stan. Stan, hit me back. I'm in the interview. I thought that was a jail joint.
I think it was.
All right, my bad.
Yeah, no
He
problem, no
want to see
problem.
the interview because he said, I thought you said. So just text him and tell him to
Tell him to go to YouTube.
Beat 139. You want me?
Yeah,
Correct.
do it.
Go to his name. I'll text him while you talking. Sorry, people, but Ghost got a lot of people ready for this.
100%.
This his name, okay.
Stan.
So let's finish the story.
My
So
bad. Now, where we was at? Oh, yeah. I grew up in a
said everybody
gambling
play
house.
cards and
yeah,
all
I
that.
grew up in a gambling house. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that led me to the streets from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no brothers. Never met my father. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 sisters. One that grew up with me. My family is like, I don't even really know how to put it, man, because I never was sat down and really told
yeah,
the real ins and outs of growing up with the family.
we
you know
going by
I'm
what
saying?
they told us, and that's it.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just going to go by what I remember.
Correct.
So I go back far as to maybe what I remember. I would say maybe about 4 years old. But my family, my sisters and my brother that I grew up under their moms, they told me I was an infant, that my bed was a dresser drawer.
Right.
They took me and my sister to keep us from going BCW welfare.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or I'd have been all up in the system.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I love the family so much. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all. But anyway, all I remember in the house was cars. Cars, gambling, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, I had an old timer, my cousin's father, his name was Jesse. You know what I'm saying? You remember Jesse, right?
Yeah, I know Jesse.
All right, he had the LA All-Stars.
Yeah, LA All-Stars.
In the park. We had the park 39th and 40th, then changed so many times.
Right.
But back in the days, I would say 73. 70, maybe somebody call and remind me on that, you know what I'm saying? From the block, when we used to clean up the park, when Fritz, we had a guy named Fritz too. It's two Fritz of Harlem.
Gotcha.
Just to give y'all that one too.
I didn't know that.
Got the dope Fritz, and we had the real estate Fritz.
Gotcha.
Uptown from my block. He had a luncheonette right there on the corner of 140th Street. Matter of fact, Camron lived on top of it.
Okay.
That's what Pee Wee Rucker used to work in there.
Exactly.
Hey,
My
Jay,
man,
put that
Pee Wee
calling
Rucker.
number on there, Jay, please.
Pee Wee Rucker, what up, man? I ain't see that nigga in a minute.
Yeah,
Love you,
the
boy. What's up with
luncheonette
you?
right there,
That's a
40th.
fact. Pee Wee Rucker. Now, Pee Wee Rucker was a boxer. He boxed it with Camacho.
Right.
Camron uncles, Billy Giles, was a trainer.
Okay.
So he trained all of them. You know what I'm saying? He even trained a couple of dudes from the block. You know what I'm saying? You know, he had Tumbler and all that. But I went to school with Camron Uncle Carl. Me, him, and Pee Wee Rucker, we all went to 201 together. You know what I'm saying? We went to 201 together. So growing up, 39th and 40th was like,
That's one
we
block.
was one. We was one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we was always tight, you know what I'm saying? Even 40th between 7th and 8th.
Right.
The Wolves, 40 Wolves.
Yeah, the Wolves, yeah.
We all, you know what I'm saying? See, but I just grew up so fast from being in the street house. My moms took numbers.
Yeah.
My moms that took me in took numbers
Right.
and played cards. My moms played cards. You know what I'm saying?
So that's why you like to play cards.
I've been a gambler all
Yo,
my
cause,
life, man.
cause,
Goes
the
to gambling his whole life.
he outside, I'm 40 over there by
Yes.
the park and all that.
Right,
You
right.
know,
That's
we
what I
playing
do.
cards,
That's
playing
what I
cards.
do.
I
Me
didn't
and
know
my
that
peoples,
though.
man.
I know I see you
my
play
peoples,
cards,
man.
but now I
That's why he
see
has
why.
so many gamblers.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
We get
as
to
a
that
kid.
later.
Yeah.
We gonna get to all that. You know what I mean? It's a lot. But anyway, I could get sidetracked sometimes too. You know, I'm getting
No, you
old,
saying
fellas.
you gambling. You went to school with
Oh yeah. With Carl, me, Carl, and Robert Rucker. Hey yo, now this is crazy. I would say we in the 7th grade, right? Now at this time, 201, you had Cooper on 119th Street. Cooper had closed down, so Cooper came to 201. So you had all the people that went to Cooper, which was below 120th Street and stuff like that, and then you had the east side people that went to 201, you would say 27, 28, Snyder, all them guys from the east side, you know what I'm saying? But me, Carl, and Pee Wee Rucker, we from the west side. We from 39th and 40.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we the only, oh yeah, my man Mike Fennell that grew up with
Mike
us.
Fennell, yeah.
Mike Fennell, that's my boy, Mike Fennell. Salute to you, Mike. Glad to see you doing good for a minute, you know what I mean? That's what's up, stay strong, you know what I mean? But yeah, we was the only guys from the west side that went to the east side.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So with the school, with that's how I was able to know people from the east side, west side,
Gotcha.
coming up, shit like that.
Yeah.
But taking it back to the my crib and shit, right? Now, my cousin Pop father named Jesse Chance. He was that guy. So as a kid, him and my mom's, I guess they was real cool. But he messed it with my mom's cousin, which is my cousin Pop mother. You know what I'm saying? That's how my cousin Pop, Black Pop that beat me all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his mom's, but his father was like a father to me. I looked up to him. But we had two bars back then on 39th Street and 38th Street. We had one across the street on the uptown side
Lennox?
on Lennox Avenue,
Okay.
called Dawes Bar. And then we had the one on the downtown side called Gus Bar. You know what I'm saying? Now both of them bars was money bars.
Right.
Coke, all
Yeah,
that.
all that
They
shit,
did
yeah.
their thing.
Right.
Now my cousin Pop father was that guy. You know what I'm saying? Now he used to sell his coke and shit. Now mind you, I'm about 7, 8 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm living in the house and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you seeing
He
all
doing-
this.
He doing the card games. I used to run to the store when they having the card games.
Yeah.
Cause we had a store right on the corner. Right? That was the towns. What we called it back then?
What's it called? The corner store where I was Howard.
Mr. Howard joint, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The towns and all that, you know, they always had that store. So I used to run to the store for the people playing cards.
Right.
I'm talking about 7 years old.
And they hit
And
you off.
they pay.
Yeah.
I'm living in actually gambling spot now that I look at it.
You was the runner though.
I was the runner
When
as
they
a
needed
kid.
something like some
Right.
chips,
And
water, whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm running up there. Now mind you, I'm 7, 8 years old. And then my cousin Pop Farber, he making money. He that man. Every time I would clean off his chess table, because I had an old chess table, right? And you could lift it up.
Yeah.
And he used to keep his paraphernalia and all that shit in there.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy because I'm around all this as a kid, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I used to clean it up. And I used to do that sometimes 2 times a day and get $10 each
Right.
time I do it.
That's
But
good
we talking
money.
about 70.
70?
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
$20
back
in the
then.
70s for a
You shit
7-year-old?
me
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
You
Shit,
understand what I'm saying?
that's
I'm running
big
up and
money.
down
That's
stairs.
about $100, $200.
But also, back then, as a kid, I liked to play basketball. You understand what I'm saying? Now, we had the little block bullies, too, now. I ain't even gonna hold you. We had our little block bullies. You know what I'm saying? But just so fortunately, I ain't never go to Spofford or
Right.
DFY.
Yeah.
And none of that. I skipped all that. You know what I'm saying? But my mom's letting me run wild.
Yeah.
When I got knocked off in the 6th grade, right, me and Mike Fennell, we get knocked off. Mike, help me out if you see this. We get knocked off by the motherfucking principal and shit for selling reefer. So we used to go and get the motherfucking $5 bags from Bunker Hill on
The
45th.
envelope joints. With the season.
And out of $5,
Yeah.
we could make probably $20 when we break it down.
Right.
We make about 3, 4 tray bags and the rest dollar joints.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we used to call Hum 45th, between Hum 45th and right there in Edgecombe, it comes down to Hum 42nd. We used to call that Bunker Hill,
Right.
because that's where all the Jamaicans and shit was at, and they had the weed.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at,
Like
so,
Congress.
so at, yeah.
Yeah, right
No,
there.
it's Edgecombe.
Edgecombe, excuse me, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Jamaicans
So,
used to be over there heavy, yeah.
So back there as a kid coming up, when we got busted by the dean and the principal, you know what I'm saying? Right there, when my moms came and got me from school, what she said to me was, I don't care what you do, just go to school.
That gave you open.
I don't care what you do, just go to school. Now, mind you, I'm cleaning up my cousin Pop Farber work every day. But yeah, I'm still doing that in IS school, about the 5th, 6th grade. I'm seeing the cars, I'm seeing all this. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm in the hood. I know all the bullies from the block, but mind you, I ain't got no brothers.
Man,
It's just me.
so you on your own.
You know what I'm saying?
But you ain't got brothers, but you got uncles?
I ain't got nothing. None
Gotcha.
of that.
Okay.
None of that. I had 2 uncles on my mother's side, but I ain't really had.
So
no-
you had to figure it out pretty much.
Yeah, basically. You know what I'm saying? So I basically figured it out. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I was always looking for acceptance. You understand what I'm saying? Coming up, because I ain't had no brothers. I ain't had nobody to come up with. I had a female sister in the house with me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then my adopted mom's Nana, her kids is grown. Her kids is 18, 19 years older than me.
Right, so y'all can't
So
really
they ain't
relate.
even really living in the house when
Right.
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was the kid with whoever kids get in trouble, my moms would take it out on me.
Why?
Because I was the boy, I guess, and I wasn't hers.
Okay.
I love you, Mom, but I'm keeping it a buck.
Right.
I'm keeping it a buck. And family know, oh, this is Randy Love. I gotta take
Jail
this one.
card.
Yeah.
I gotta take this
It's
one.
Randy Love, y'all.
Put it
Hello?
on speaker.
Hello?
You got the speaker on?
Hello?
Yo,
What's good, Brody?
what up?
Hey, shit. Hey, yo, Love, I'm on an interview. I'm with the Beat 139 right now.
What up, Love?
You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to give my nigga love. This Randy Love, man.
What up,
Shout
Randy?
out.
How you,
Randy?
man?
Well, who's in the background?
I ain't hear you, Shorty. What you said?
Who's with you in the background? I heard somebody in the background.
Oh, yeah, these the guys that got the show. But Roro here with me, too. You know what I mean? You know Roro with me. He said, what up, Roro? Yeah, but these the guys that got this show.
Those brothers that got the show, I said shout out, man. I say my respect, you know?
Okay. And it's crazy, man. You called me at this time, man. I'm surprised to get this call at this time, man. But yeah, I always tell people, man, you that one, man. They talk about Harlem, they can't leave out Randy Love, man. You know what I mean? That's Alpo. This the nigga that brung Alpo out the house. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
This the nigga that brung Alpo out the house, man. You know, my comrade, man. I love you, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Holla at them, man. Holla at them for a little quick minute before we hang up, man.
Nah, you ain't interrupting. You on the air, brother.
I appreciate it, man, big time, man. But yeah, I brought him out the house, but I definitely didn't turn him to the left corner where he end up at, man. You know, he always say, wish he got locked up with me. He wouldn't end up like that, but, you know, those make their bed and they live in it, man. You know, so it is what it is. But basically, I'm glad, you know, I know a lot of brothers want to hear from me, see what's going on with me. You know, I'm basically still struggling, man, for my freedom and trying to get up out of this spot, man. Like, you know, I'm the last left in this motherfucker, man. Excuse my language. Left in here. And I'm having mad problems dealing with the DA and other individuals. They call themselves illegal things battle for me. Everybody saying my disciplinary is what stopped me from coming home with that thing is a lie. Because it ain't got nothing to do with reconstruction and illegal sentences. Ain't got nothing to do with no disciplinary. So, you know, it's crazy that I got shit in the penitentiary and just wait for my time to run out. It's sad, man. But, yeah, big brothers, you know, I'm still maintaining healthy, focused. You know, still got great family, wife and kids behind me and everything, grandkids, got comrades that hold me down. Pop Ghost, one of them, definitely, Robo and them, other big brothers and them.
That's a fact.
You know, and main thing is that, you know, I really want to get up out of here, man. And, yeah, I have things in the, you know, in the woodwork where I got one book done, I got another book done, dealing with the movie, dealing with our life, you know, coming up. So basically, I really want to tell the story of how, you know, things came about dealing with me and Pro, you know, even though, you know, I'm not talking in a way of praising him as the life that he chose to live. I'm really talking about how things came about. So that's what we talking about as a real comrade. You know what I'm saying? When dudes choose to live in certain ways, that's what they got to choose to do, man. Right. And it is what it is, man. You know, for me, I'm in different package. You know, I'm indulge in that. I don't really indulge in that. You know, I'd have been home too. I'm not about it, so I want to do show me the mad love and show me respect and all that. You know, because a lot of things change, man. It looks like things change so much where, you know, a lot of people that live their life, man, dudes embrace them and esteem them and take care of them, man. But, you know, how things flipped up, man, you know?
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
still rapping, man.
Hey, but yeah, bro. But tell them how shit done changed for the years you've been down, man, and what you seeing in the system now, man. You know, with the young brothers coming in, man. That's all this gang shit, man. That's negative, man. How could you tell them something where to make them deter their life, man? Something different, man, where they ain't got to go in that same direction that we've been in, man.
Good question.
Yeah, well, basically, it's like where our brothers been hooked up to a lot of old timers. You know what I'm saying? If your name ain't Renie, you ain't got nothing. They ain't trying to hear you, man. You ain't their homie. They don't want to hear that. But, you know, but as far as my, you know, my presence and everything, they embrace me. They come to me. They talk to me. Right. You know, they try to get a little fight. I kick it with them.
Right,
because they things change.
Yeah, man. Right, definitely, bro. But even with that, you know, they come to you because they know of you and they know you solid. So they only gonna come to people that been through certain shit. You know what I mean? And you one of them, you know what I mean? Whether they heard of you or know you or not, you know what I mean? That's just how it is. But we got to start making it our business, man, even though, man, to try to talk to the youngsters, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we know they stubborn, because we was all stubborn at one time. We was all that way, you know what I mean? We was all that way, man, where nobody couldn't tell us nothing, man. We was going to do what we wanted to do when we wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? But even though you behind that wall, bro, you know I'm keeping you alive, man. You know you my motherfucking day one. I knew you since I was 14 years old, bro.
Man, I mean, you first come up, man, back in 1980, man.
That's right. You and Leah.
You know, man.
Artie Lear.
Artie Lear, my bro. That's another my bro. I went to visit Artie Lear.
Yeah.
And he was on a visit, and that's how I met Shorty Love.
Yeah, Artie Lear, we should mess with my family.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's his man.
That's my man.
Bro.
That's my man too.
You know, but
Time, man. Word.
yeah, bro. Anything else you want to say before we go, man? Tell them, leave them with something.
I'm gonna get now. Basically, it's like, you know, I definitely appreciate this and that, and I'm really trying to reach out to Big 50 Cent, man. I'm trying to see what's going on because I know they got some little network going on. Camron, and you know, the executive producer,
Right.
he trying to do his thing. They got that little paid in full and all that.
Hey, let me cut you off 1 minute though, bro. Remember when we was on the phone? I had you on the phone. Me, you, Dame, and Nico.
Right.
Remember?
That's right.
And we was talking, and you know, Dame basically, you know, made it seem like, you know, he want to do everybody's story, but just like I was trying to tell him, you can't do everybody Harlem story without talking about you, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right,
You know, it ain't about Alpo, but this is the guy that raised Alpo. This is the guy that raised Alpo. This is the guy that Alpo talked about, man, when he used to run up in there and with the Dominicans and shit, man, and he go back. They talking about my bro right here.
There we go.
You understand what I'm saying? So this is the guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Randy Love, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? This is Randy Love on the phone. Real one, man. Solid. General. My OG. Yeah.
He asked him, can he call in this way?
Can he call our call-in number?
Hey, Love, could you call in? Could you call directly in?
Tell him to take the number there. Get a pen, Randy. Get a pen.
We got to call through somebody, though.
Just tell him to take the number anyway.
Just the number.
Oh, yeah. Maybe Sylvia could call us.
I could call direct in from wifey, you know?
Right.
But,
Tell him to write the. Hey, Randy,
Right.
you got a pen?
No, he got
yeah, I got it right now.
Yo, write the number down. Hold up.
Yeah,
646.
No, Vito, tell him the right way. It's easier this way. You don't need no three-way. He could just do it this way. But he, he don't want to. Nigga trying to get hit up, Jay.
Take the number, bro.
Hey, Randy, you ready? 646
Yeah. All right.
628
Right.
42
Right.
64.
Got you.
That's the calling number, man. If you can call back, call that number direct.
And you can hear it clear.
Right.
I think I can't see. We basically can't call direct because in fact you have to be on our list.
Right.
Right.
But however they gonna do it, this is the number to call.
Well, if you can
but
get
just-
somebody to do it on a three-way or something, that's the way you do it. Oh, you can't do that?
Yeah, that's the only way.
Right, you got me, right.
Instead of calling
Yeah,
me,
that's right.
instead of calling
That's
me,
right,
just
yeah.
call that
Yeah,
number, love.
that's
Right,
said it right.
right,
Yeah.
cool.
All right, so they want me to call right back?
Instead of calling me, call that number.
That's it.
And if
Yeah.
you do it,
I'm
you
gonna
can't.
I'm gonna probably be here for another half an hour to an hour, so you know.
All right. All right,
You know.
got you.
All right.
So when they want me to holler, big bro.
Enough.
All right. Whenever you want to call
Yeah,
back, call back in about 10-15 minutes. Let me get them a little bit of my little soap.
All right, got you. All right, big
Love you, bro. Roro said he see you too, man.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody coming in the building. We got my boy China Brim. Put it in the comment section in the building.
Yeah, we just had a prison call Randy Love from Harlem, the real Randy Love, you know. We had to get him on the live. He called in to talk to Pop, you know. So let's continue the story. Hopefully he called back
So
and we
Ghost
can hear
is
him a little
at-
louder.
He played ball. You like playing ball?
Oh yeah.
I ain't never know
yeah.
you played ball.
Oh yeah.
You was
man,
nice,
listen,
man.
Nice, man. Come on, I played
Come
with
on, Pop.
Pookie Wilson. God bless him. The Terminator.
Terminator.
Ron Mathias.
Huh?
I played with Steve Burke.
Okay.
Played with Carnell White. I played with Rory Grimes, Mike Moses.
What's the
You know
nigga
what
with
I'm
the
saying?
green eyes? What's the name?
My nigga Don and John from the East Side. We all played
who
each
you are?
one teach one.
Green
You know what I'm
eyes.
saying?
Huh? The green eyes.
I
What's the
played
name? He from
ball,
Drew.
man. You know what I'm saying? We played ball, man. Played ball. But what happened was
You
I
played
was playing.
rugby?
Nah, listen. I played biddy ball.
Nah, that's what I'm talking
I was
about. Rucker
nice.
had, remember we had teams back then.
Look, I played biddy ball. Biddy ball is like from 10 to 12,
Yeah.
something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my block, like I said, we had back in the days, we had this tournament called Whitney M. Young.
I remember that.
Remember Whitney M. Young?
Yeah.
You remember? You was young.
I was
remember?
young.
I remember that.
You was young.
I was young,
All right, but
yeah.
Whitney M. Young.
The boys of yesteryear.
That was Whitney M. Young was better than the Rucker tournaments back then.
Yeah, I remember it though.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But And we had all the top players came there. We had Brooklyn, we had Albert King, Bernard King, all them played in Whitney and Young. You know what I'm saying? We had LA All-Stars, see, but now, like I was saying, back to my cousin Pop father and the guy Fritz. Fritz was a real estate guy. I don't know if he did numbers in that luncheonette. He might have, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But he had the luncheonette, he had buildings. You know what I'm saying? So back in the days, he paid to have the whole park constructed. And the yellow and blue, it was LA All-Stars.
I remember the yellow and blue.
That was the team colors. But now the LA All-Stars, now we had Gary Springer, you had Norm Scott.
That's what I'm talking about, Gary Springer. Gary Springer got green eyes from Drew.
Artie Green, you had the Grasshopper, Albert from 40th Street, you know what I'm
Fly
saying?
Williams.
You had all these guys, man, that really ball.
Right.
Now all them played with it, you know, the LA All-Stars at one time, but the teams that was in that tournament was crazy. You had Tiny Nate Archibald had a team out of Patterson. His team was the Celtics because he played for the Celtics. Tiny Nate Archibald, you know what I'm saying? Now on his team, he had this kid called Sessa. Sessa was mean. He looked like the black Dr. J. Mean, couldn't. And then you had Angel Cruz. Little Spanish
Always heard
nigga.
about Angel Cruz.
Angel
Always heard
Cruz,
about
mean.
Bronx
They
dude.
say it's a point guard.
Then you
Bronx,
had you had Gay Green, you had the Drew brothers, Dow Drew, and you know what I mean? They had a nice, and they all came from Mitchell and Patterson.
Yeah, in the Bronx,
In the Bronx. Then you had Gemini. They had a team. That's Chink and them from around my way. That's Chink, all the gangsters, they had a team. They had Cheese and all, Cheese Johnson, Chink, right? Yeah. So all of them had a team. You know what I'm saying? Whitney and Young was mean. Then you had the Brooklyn team.
Hold on, I know Whitney and Young. Where was it at again?
139.
139.
139 for 40th, Lennox.
Yeah,
That park
right there. Yeah. Okay,
that park changed, I would say maybe about, 5-6 times?
6? Shit, that should
More
change.
than that?
Maybe more than that.
Way more than that?
That should
You know
change.
what
Like
I'm
it
saying?
changes every 3 years. It seems like they're trying to turn around.
But back then we had big steps.
Yeah,
Right.
I like them. I like that
We
part
had the
the
big
best.
steps
It was
because we
the
used to
big
play
steps.
dice.
Yeah.
We used to play dice.
That was the best one.
We used to play dice. We had the big steps.
That was the
You know what
best
I'm
one. They
saying?
changed it
Yeah.
now to block it in because they said the balance.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers used
Yeah,
to
the big
easy get
steps,
away with
man.
the big steps. You could go.
Hey, yo. I remember a situation with the big steps, right? We playing dice all night. I'm about 13, 14 years old. At this time, I'm all the way out in the street. I'm carrying guns. I'm all kinds of shit at this point. So we out, me, Tar Jr., Skeet. God bless the dead Tar Jr. God bless the dead Mark Hand, Skeet. Now all these guys got me about 7, 8, 9 years.
Kurt used to be with you, right?
Yeah, Kurt was my man. Kurt put me on. That's another story. Kurt. Pee Wee.
With dark skin Kurt?
Yeah,
Dark skin
Pee-wee,
Kurt,
that
yeah.
was
Yeah,
my
he
man.
got his daughter's was my cousin, Janine.
Janine.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
right,
come on,
right,
man.
Ty,
I was there,
that's right.
yeah, yeah.
You know.
Artie
You
Lear,
know, that's
all that,
right.
man, yeah.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, we
that's
was there.
right, Ty. That's right. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, Kurt, he once started me selling dust. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to be like 13, but I'm skipping over. I'm talking about the dice. I was talking about the dice. Anyway, we used to be out there all day playing dice, playing CeeLo. We cut so much off the CeeLo. We used to cut $1 off every $6 back then. $1 off every 6. Man, you know what I mean? Now, we used to have all the big-time dope dealers. They'd come to 39th Street and gamble with us. Barney, Artie Will, you know what I'm saying? Barney, all the big niggas, you know what I'm saying? Big Leroy, these guys that was, I'm naming names that, and it's so crazy because I see some of these pictures on the kid Mike Hollingsworth joint. I see some of these old pictures. I'm like, God damn, where you get these pictures from, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He got pictures. He probably don't even know who they is.
Yeah, he got some joints.
You know what I'm saying?
But dudes pass him off to him.
Oh man, he got some mean joints, man. He salute to you, Mike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But one night we playing CeeLo, right? And we out there all day. I think between all of us, it's me, Skeet. Skeet, you could vouch this, Skeet. I know you listening. Me, Skeet. It might have been Chris Rock, Mark Hands, Tar Jr. I don't know who else, but we out there gambling all night. We ain't got no money. Who come to the motherfucking block to gamble with us? Next 2 shooters don't beat the deuce. Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan and Fat Raymond.
Yeah.
Raymond, what up, Raymond? I know you still around, nigga. And if you hear this, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's when Dapper Dan was selling the minks out of his truck, out of his car. He had the Benz. He used to come around. And we put the beatings on these niggas, right? So we must have beat them niggas. Out of all of us, we might have had about $700-800. Oh, now this is a gangster right here. This is my big homie. Gotta take this, fellas.
Yeah. Put him on speaker.
Top of that.
Hey, what's going on,
He don't want to call direct.
Hey,
Chop, give me a call.
Hey, Chop, could you call this number direct, man? I'm in an interview with the Beat 139. I want to give you a shout out and shit, man. Call this number direct, OG. All right? All right, this is the number.
646 628 4264.
All
right, call that direct, bro. Yeah, that's my OG. That's another OG gangster back in the days, man. Go back with the Nicky Barnes era, man. You know
Nicky Barnes? Okay. Oh, that's dope.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's an old timer there.
Yeah, he the one that Nicky Barnes said that, huh? That's right.
Yeah,
that's
he
right.
There you go.
He the one Nicky Barnes said.
He got a big family, bro.
Was the was the reason for him telling. But you know what I'm saying? Because he wound up taking Thelma, which was Nicky Barnes' wife at the time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Then
the Guy Fisher shit,
and then
right?
Guy was fucking with Shemeka. So, yeah, well, come on to tell it, bro.
He must got the wrong number.
Yo, you got the wrong number, Top Dot. You got to call that number we just gave you, Top.
hold
six.
on, let me get a pen.
Yeah.
Actually, you want me to text it to him?
Want me to text it on your phone?
He getting the pen. He getting the pen.
You got hey Top, I know you ain't got no flip phone, do you?
Go ahead, Pop. What is it?
646 628 4264. Okay.
All right, Top it up. Call back.
We got the OGs, triple OGs
That's
calling,
right.
so you know.
Yeah.
Original Harlem right here, man. Original Harlem. We taking it back.
Come say something, bro.
Come on.
Come say something.
We taking it back.
Huh?
Yeah, we taking it back.
Come on, man. We vibing right now.
on, bro.
Help me out.
We taking
Man.
it
Help
back.
me out,
But we
man.
ain't got
My
set-
bro right here, man.
Okay.
I got it, roll.
Yeah.
Got OG Roro, OG Pop Ghost.
Yeah.
The thing is, Top went with Doma first. Nicky got him. This mad kid. They both got kids by him.
Yeah, caller, what up? You on the Beat 139? Slide him next to your man.
What up, caller?
Caller, you on the Beat
That's
139? Pop Ghost and Roro.
Okay. Uncle.
He said he can't hear us. You can't hear?
I can hear you now.
Okay, turn your background down.
Yeah.
Uncle, what's up? What's happening? Uncle, what's up? This
Hey,
is
Ted,
Roro.
close the door, Ted.
Hey, what's happening, dude? You all right?
All right, well, close the door.
Yeah, I'm taking up with it, man.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
I heard you had a party up there on Boston Road. Nobody ain't tell me.
Yeah, ain't that some shit? You ain't let me know either, Ty.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we be hearing through the grapevine, man.
Yeah, Mike, I have, I don't go up there too much because, but Mike had called me and told me that you had a party up there on Boston Road. And I was like, what?
Yeah, yeah, but I didn't know either at first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an OG right there, man, that got a story of his own, man.
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name? Top Drop?
Tito Johnson.
Chop.
Oh, Tito Johnson. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Chop.
Yeah.
Damn, I got an old. Remember that picture you gave me, man? With you, Willie, Dropout, Jimmy something, Otis.
Jazz. Yeah.
Otis, and who else?
And Jazz.
And Jazz, yeah. Yeah, that was me and Joey, man. Matter of fact, you got them clippings, Top, man, from back then, man. You might need to do your interview yourself, man. You might need to sit down and talk with these
Hey,
people,
what's your
man.
son name?
You know what I'm saying?
His son.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? People need to hear your story, OG.
Yeah.
They need to hear your story, man. You still
Yeah,
here.
I got one to tell.
Give our people the flowers,
That's
man.
right. Why they here?
Why they here, man?
Yeah, man.
You
So
know?
we had Romar. You know Raymond Romar. He was down with he was on our show. Mike Mellon and them. Yup.
Oh, yeah.
So he came on our show.
You remember? I don't know if you remember. You remember when I had the beef with Mike Mellon? And you went up there and told him who I was, like nothing better not happened to me.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I had beef with Mike and I cursed him nigga out.
Yeah, man. Me and this man here, man, we go back. Damn, Top, when I met you, what, 80 what? When you came home?
Yeah. You was a little boy when I met you, Pop.
That's right, man. Yeah. And how we met, man? How we met, Top?
With Paul?
That's right. Paul and Dante.
Yeah. The governor. The governor.
That's right.
So can I ask you a question? How life was in the 70s? Because we got a lot of history in the Beat 139. I'm younger and their generation older than me, Ghost and Ro, Vito and them. So I want to hear the 70s. We had Romar, he explained it, and a lot of people out of town, they love the Harlem stories from back in the days. My father grew up in that era, but can you say how life was in the 70s?
Matter of fact, I don't know who your father is.
Oh, my step pops is country, and my father is Roscoe. He owned chicken.
What country? What country?
Fat Country that died.
Country. Oh man, come on, man.
That's my father. And my father is Roscoe. He ran the Harlem World with Fat Jack in them. They call him.
Yeah, but man, country, man, yeah. Man, country was like white on rice.
Okay.
Black man.
Country's my man. Yeah, Top of that. You know. But
Black man, we hook up something and get together, you know.
I ain't hear you. What you say, Top?
We get together and hook up something and you go down there with me, meet up with them. I don't mind. I can share that. Yeah. They probably want to hear what I gotta say.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. They definitely want to hear what you gotta say, nigga. Shit, what?
We ready?
Look, oh yeah, I be telling them, man, like, man, your reach reached the real far.
Yeah. Y'all ain't gonna be nothing but real talk.
Yeah.
All my shit gonna be facts.
That's right.
Whenever you ready,
we gonna set that up.
Pull up what you can set that up.
And that's all they getting right now. They getting all real shit right now, man. I'm giving my block an exclusive right now, man.
That's right.
Yeah, but hey, Pop, some of that shit, man. Some of them niggas be saying, man, some of that shit be made up shit.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah.
They need to hear it from the horse's mouth, though. You heard?
Yeah, we're gonna have Pop bring you to the studio, man.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, well, man, we'll hook up and do that, Pop.
Yeah.
He said when he ready.
You said whenever you ready, man. You just let me know.
Okay.
And I'll get you down here, man, because I know you're all the way up the way. But I'll get you down here. You know what I'm saying?
Next week, man.
Listen, man, y'all just stay safe, get smart, man. Stay sucker free, man.
We definitely appreciate you, bro.
Thanks for
calling. All right, love y'all too, man. I hope everything goes well for y'all, man.
All right.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate it.
Uncle, I see you.
Top, you hung up?
Yeah. But we also got Road. This is Road Dog right here. Ro. My boy Ro. He from Harlem too. We had a sister up here. Rocky.
Bronx, man.
That's what we all is. Harlem/Bronx.
Of course.
And
Harlem Bronx.
Of course we grew up like that. I'm Harlem, but I grew up a lot in the Bronx, man. I put a lot of work in the Bronx too.
My sister is from Harlem. I'm from 168th Street.
Yeah.
Fact.
Where you at? On Clay over there?
Boston Road.
Oh, you on Boston?
That's where my uncle from. That's where we all was from.
Yeah, I was on Clay Avenue.
He had this club called shit on Boston Road. He had the spot there. Can't think of the name, man. I'm getting old. But listen, he had the spot there, right where his father used to have.
Where 169th from Boston Road?
It was like
across from the gas,
right next.
Across from the fire joint.
No,
no.
Because
Dots had a joint.
Dots was across the street from there.
Right.
He was further down the block.
That's when we used to be up there with Tito.
He was further down the block.
Yeah.
But I did like most of that. But I was in the penitentiary. You know, I spent most of my life in jail.
See, all my comrades.
You know, I did 29 years. I went in 19.
You can speak up. They
I
can't hear you.
went in at 19.
Jay, is his mic up?
You know,
Roro?
I went in at 19 years old. You know, I couldn't read and write. Right? I learned how to read and write in jail. I got a master's degree now. You know, so I had all kinds of jobs. I worked for the Nassau County District Attorney's Office, you know, running a program out there in Long Island called CODA, you know, helping guys get jobs and, you know, do stuff like that. I always worked in some stuff like that. I used to go around. The best job I ever had, I think, was working for, I was going to all the schools like in New York City and talking to the young, you know, about the importance of education. You know, because I just think that, you know, either two things with education. I don't know if Carter G. Wilson said this, I can't remember who, but the miseducation of a Negro. You gotta read that book, it's a hell of a book. But it talks about being trained and learned. You know, because like when you get an education, you perpetuate what we know, right? You like, just like you take a police, they do what they're trained to do, so they're not learned. Because they won't step outside of what they won't do what's right. They're gonna do what they trained to do. And so they're not learned individuals. So you got to be learned. You got to be willing to say, "Oh, this ain't right. You know, let me do something different."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And,
so when you train, you know how to do things just that way, because you train. This is what anything outside the box, you stuck because you ain't learning.
Right.
That's the difference.
Right. You're not learning.
Yeah, yeah.
You go, whatever they train you to do is what you do.
That's it.
So, you know, like we go to school, we know, this is why right now today they try to teach young people F college, go to the trade. Because college they teach you to work for somebody for the rest of your life.
Correct. Get you a good job. That's it.
Right. You get a trade, you could do things outside of
There you go.
your
Yeah.
norm. You know, you could do for yourself.
Right.
You know, so and this is what, you know, young people need to understand. You know, like you need to understand that, you know, it's easy to get a gun in our society.
They said, "Can you speak up?" We got a lot of people. They said you had to speak up.
Well, like it's easy. It's really easy to get a gun in our community. But go try to get a book that'll teach you something. I used to do this thing, right? I used to go to speak to kids. I had a book on how to build computers. I would put the book on the floor, and I would put $100 bill on the floor. And I would ask the kids which one would they rather have. So most kids would say what?
They want the $100.
Right.
Instant gratification. But if you took the book, you could you could make many hundreds of dollars.
Correct. His mic, Doc, check and see if the mic is on.
You know, I'm just talking. I'm talking.
No, the level. The switch.
No, I know what he's saying. Go ahead. You can finish talking.
Yeah. So.
Oh, now it's on.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, okay. So you know, yeah. So it's really like you know, coming from the environment where I came from. You know, like I got 7 brothers, 5 sisters. Right. My mother was like a hell of a woman in Harlem.
Sure was.
My mother was a hell of a woman in Harlem.
R.I.P. Miss Emily.
R.I.P. Miss Emily.
So everybody knew her, all the big drug dealers knew her, you know, and so, you know, when things happened, I had an older brother. He said take everybody's shit and fuck it up. And nobody couldn't do nothing to him because my mom's.
Yeah.
Because my uncle was Tito Johnson, one of my uncles. My other uncle was Chink, Baby George, BJ. You know, all these were my mother's brothers now through adoption. Like Chink and them was adopted by my mom's grandmother.
Gangsters,
and they all grew up in the same, you know, in the same house. Right. Truth be told, Chink was a rat though. They killed him for ratting. You know, I mean, it is what it is. So, you know, so when you grew up around this stuff, I've been hustling, selling drugs since I was probably 10 years old. I think when I was 13, I had a murder. I got busted for murder when I was like 13 years old. You know, I've been in and out of prison my whole fucking life. I don't know nothing. I know jail. You know what I'm saying? So I've been in and out of there all my life. And the thing about it, what people don't think, like, I had a dude one day, and the dude told me, he said that, you know, he told my brother, "Oh man, you never been arrested, so you can't be trusted." You know, I'm like, so when I see him, I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? So when I'm saying, what are you talking about? I say, nothing glorified. I've never met a tough nigga in jail. I don't care who here it is. I don't care what they think. You wasn't tough. The police looked in your ass when they felt like it.
That's right.
And you didn't buck it. You know, I'm not gonna say everybody. So with some people that I heard was bucking it, but most times you come up there, visit the police, tell you bend over, open your head, you doing it. So how tough? My thing is, fuck squatting upstate, ain't no squatting. In the state penitentiary, ain't no squatting. You bending the fuck over. So my thing is, how tough were you?
Right.
When you really think about it, these people are degrading you every day.
Every day.
You know, but I didn't realize that. You know, I'm not gonna act like I was, you know, some good guy up in that penitentiary. I did a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been stabbed over 8 times in prison, getting in stuff. It probably had nothing to do with me. But the thing is, man, ain't nothing glorified about being in jail. You know, ain't nothing glorified about us hurting one another. You know, it's just like if people just stopped and took their kids. I believe this. I could be wrong. If we took our kids and trained them how to actually use a firearm, they might not be shooting each other. Because when I go down to them firing ranges, all I see is white kids in there.
Right.
Learning how to use a gun properly. Because when you learn how to use something properly, you don't misuse it.
Correct.
That's true. Yeah, that's some
You
real
understand
shit.
what I'm
Right.
saying?
And you don't hurt innocent bystanders.
You don't misuse it because you
Right.
know what
They
you're
said,
doing.
yeah,
Right.
you know what you're doing.
You know,
yeah.
when you don't know what you're doing, this is why everybody, you know. I had a guy with me, a white guy. I ain't gonna say his name because I don't know if it's cool with him. But he told me one day, he said, listen, the difference between you and us, he said the difference between, you know, us and you is that, one, you tell your girlfriends everything. We tell our girlfriends nothing. He said, second thing, we don't shoot across the street. We go up to the person and do what we have to do to the person. This way you ain't got to worry about other people, you know. And when you really think about those things, it's factual.
Right.
You know, they know better.
Because girls pillow talk.
Right. Girls talk because they got kids.
Right.
And you start talking about taking their kids, what they gonna do? They gonna be like, hold up, nah.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the environment which I came from. Like real shit, I knew Nicky Barnes. I got high with him many times. I smoked dust with this dude many times. You know what I'm saying? I used to get there. I knew in 1974, you can fact check this, 1974, December 16th, I think, I was busted for murder. I got busted for murder. I'm in central booking. Nicky Barnes is in central booking. Big Bobby Monroe and Big Smitty. They got busted for remember Nicky got busted the money, he tried to give it to the police a long time ago. Look, fact check, he tried to bribe the police. So when the police didn't take the money, locked him up. So we all in the bullpen together. You know what I'm saying? Now, my pops that came, my step pops came to the police station for me, and the police had beat me up. So when he saw me, you know, I didn't like my step pops growing up, but as I got older, I learned that he really had love for me. He was a good guy.
Gotcha.
You know, when he came to the thing, he saw me, he punched the police in the face. He started fighting the police.
Wow.
He's locked up. So now I'm in there, he in there, so when I'm sitting in the bullpen, and you know, like I'm the youngest guy in the bullpen.
Yeah, they much older. They old enough to be your pops.
Yeah. You know, so I'm sitting in the bullpen, and they're like, yo, what you here for? And this is the thing that we do as black people, especially in the hood. We glorify bullshit. Because when I told him I had a murder, he's like, oh, you the nigga, you the man. Instead of telling me, what the fuck were you doing? You understand what I'm saying? So that made me think like, oh shit, you know, I'm that nigga.
So, and you ran with it.
Yeah,
right.
I can relate to that.
So this is what happens in our community.
Yes, it does.
You know, we don't tell a guy, yo, man, that's not good. That's not cool. We glorify, oh, he tough, man. Don't play with him. You know, and then when you get you start getting these fake ass accolades, you start living off them.
Just like, not to cut in, right? Like, you know, because I did 17 myself, right? State and feds, right? But when I came home for my first bid, dudes are like, yo, V just came home. Yo, like, dudes think because you just came home, you that dude, like, you did a bid, you ain't do a bid, like, you ain't that dude if you didn't do a bid, is what I'm saying. I said it ain't cool. What you talking? I fucked up. But they glorify, like, if you ain't never did a bid.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. Niggas wanted to go to jail.
Yeah. Because they wanted because they thought you ain't did a bid, you wasn't like, that shit's bullshit. But I'm only adding on what you're saying. We do glorify the wrong thing. We supposed to tell dude like, yo, the opposite, but we make it like it's a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
In the prison system, right, it's so different now. Like when I went to jail, you had to protect your manhood. Niggas were fucking niggas. Straight like that. Fat Cat was my cellie. I know all of them. You could add any one of them, all of them plural. You know what I'm saying?
Caller, you here in the beating with 139? You got Pop Ghost
and Roro.
Hey, Roro.
Yo.
This Drew Baker, what's up?
Yo, what it is?
Ain't nothing, how you?
You know I'm good.
All right, I'm glad you're home. I see the interview. Keep up the good work, homie.
You know me. You know I'm trying to do what's right.
All right, send Randy love, my love.
Will, appreciate you.
All right, appreciate you, Ro.
You know what, one.
All right, thanks, bro.
Yeah, so, you know.
You just turn your mic.
You know, because like when I came to jail.
Yes, speak up.
I was saying, when I came to jail, right? I get on Rikers Island. I had a dude out of my grandmother's project. She lived in Millbrook, Spanish kid. And there was this dude, he was always punching on me. And I'm like, come on, man. I think his name was Black or some shit. I don't even remember. But he was like punching on me. So I'm like, so the dude called me. His name was India. I'll never forget it. He said, yo, that nigga's trying to fuck you. I said, what? I said, nigga, how you gotta be out your fucking. He said, I'm telling you. He gave me a fucking table leg. And he said, yo, you gonna have to use this on this nigga. I'm like, nah, he ain't. He said, I'm telling you, the minute you tell him to stop, you gonna see what happens. So I'm sitting in the day room one day and this nigga's doing that. I said, yo, man, calm down with that. He's like, calm down, you fucking faggot. What you wanna do? You wanna do something? So I'm like, oh shit. So I'm seeing this shit in live and living color. I'm like, oh shit. Now I'm saying in my mind, I don't think I could beat this nigga. You know, like in a fist fight. Because, you know, I'm watching him. I'm watching the nigga fight. I'm watching him do all this old 52 shit. I don't know none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. So, you know, let me just be quiet. You know, so, you know, people ain't saying nothing. You know, you better shut the fuck up. I'll slap you and all this shit. I ain't saying nothing.
Right.
You know, I ain't saying nothing. So I said, yo, I'm saying in my mind, he ain't gonna do too much in his day room. He gonna try to catch me at another time. So I waited, you know, boom. When the cell opened, I'm sitting there, he's sitting there watching TV. I got up real easy. I went in my fucking room and I got that fucking pipe. I came back at that pipe, I got behind him and I beat that nigga to a brand new day. But, you know, because I had to let him know and everybody know that, yo, if you put your hands on me, I ain't no fighter. I ain't no motherfucking fighter. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah. You know, that I'm gonna try to kill you. Right. And this has always been my whole thing. You know, I'll fight you to keep you off me. Right. But I ain't no Muhammad Ali and none of that shit. I ain't never been none of that. Yeah. You know, I took up boxing in jail. When nigga hit me too hard, I wanted to see the nigga after the fight. So I ain't with none of that. Real shit. I ain't with none of that. I'm stabbing you when you ain't looking. You know, like I told niggas, I lived in the cowboy days. I'd have been one of the best bushwhackers in the world. Because I'd be hiding and jumping out. You know, I'm not playing that. You know, I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like when I came home off my bed, right? That's when I met Pop Ghost, right? I met Pop Ghost, right? Yeah. And it's just like when you meet somebody, right? You know, like me and him just started vibing. We just became tight. And this is like in 07, I think. 07, 08.
Nah, that's when you came back home, yeah.
No, that's when I came home the first time.
That's when you came the first time? Oh,
yeah, when I came back home was what?
But it's so crazy, right? Yeah. With him, that's when he met me.
Right.
But I've been knew of him.
Right.
See, I've been, like I said, I've been with Top. God bless the dead, his brother Mikey. You know what I mean? Yeah. Me, Top, and us, we was together when his brother Mikey got killed. You know what I mean? We was in the Ponderosa, Willie Jones. Yeah, Ponderosa. Zip was in there with us. We all up in there, man. Girls riling them that be around, riling them. We all in there that night. So, little light-skinned Michelle from the Bronx, Caroline's sister. That's Buck baby moms. Salutes Michelle and Buck. We all, me, Michelle, Tito, and Cutler Kenny. We go to Nicky's bar. Remember they had Nicky's bar on, what's that, 124th and St. Nick, I think. It was a joint called Nicky's Bar. 24. And Wooly had the other Wooly's bar on 125th Street at the time.
So you say on St. Nick up the block from Perks, right?
Yeah, it was down from Perks.
Down
Perks
Perks.
was on Manhattan.
Right. Down, right. Okay, I got you. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, that's my nigga Wolf and the twins. They know about Nicky's bar. Right. You know what I'm saying? But we go to Nicky's bar. Now Mikey tell us he was going home. You know what I'm saying? Now mind you, at this time, before all that shit, the beef was when Top of them closed Carter's spot down on 132nd Street. You understand what I'm saying? Mikey, Top, Paul, they all go up in Top joint. I mean, Carter, old man Carter. And he was, I liked it, old man Carter. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He helped me get back into SNS when they barred me out. You know what I'm saying? You know, but he was good. He was like a country guy. Mm-hmm. Where the big Cordovas. He used to be in the old colony on 127th and Lenox. The old colony bar. Remember they had the old colony down there? But Carter was down there. But anyway, he had a spot in 132nd Street. But I don't know the dynamics. I let Tito, whenever he come up, he could tell the story. Mm-hmm. But to make a long story short, they closed the spot down. You know what I mean? And I guess, Mikey.
What you call him? From what I understand.
You heard about it?
What you call him? Drunk? Mikey here was supposed to be going home. Mm-hmm. What you call him? Drunk Mikey off. Auto from 12th Street. From 12th Street. Auto was drove him home. Right. Something supposed to drove him home, but
because he told us he was going home.
Auto was going. My sister, I think, at the time. Mm. My sister Crystal, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong, but he told me he was going home. But he said, "Nah, stop." He wanted to go into the bar, from what I understand. He went in the bar, and whatever happened, that's that's what happened.
We'll never know. But it was crazy because sorry for cutting you off, right? So, but we in Nicky's bar. Mm-hmm. So the girl Michelle tell us, now it's about 4-5 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? The girl Michelle, maybe a little earlier than that, 6 in the morning.
Okay, we got another caller. Somebody want to talk to y'all?
Caller, you here with Ghost Roro? Caller, what up? You on the beat 139?
Yo, it's Doctor's Woods, B. I just wanted to call and tell you, do your thing, and I appreciate it. And I'm watching all the shows and all that. I just wanted to call you and tell you I like what y'all doing. You know what I mean?
Thanks, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate it.
Y'all do your thing. I'm watching y'all with go. Tell all of my say what's up. Tell everybody say what's up.
All right, got you.
I got you, Doc.
All right, bro.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, where was
No,
that?
you were saying it was 4 or 5 in the morning.
Oh, yeah. So, Michelle said she's going to Willie's Bar on 25th Street. Mm-hmm. So me, Tito, Cutler Kenny, we still up in Nicky's bar. You know, I'm sniffing coke at that time. We geed up all night, you know what I mean? You know, and we in the joint. So Michelle come back.
They said, can you speak up a little bit?
So Michelle come back and tell us that his brother got killed. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So we breaks out, we get around there, man. See, bro, you know what I mean? You know, that shit hurt it, man. You know what I mean? But I knew he was locked up. I knew it hurted him.
It was the craziest shit, though. Like, the craziest thing is, Mikey got killed February 18th, 1990. Right? I got stabbed. I was in Auburn, and I had just came out the hospital. I had pneumonia or some shit, or flu. I don't know what the fuck it was. But I got into a beef with a dude. I came out the hospital. I think it was a Sunday, and I go on my trailer. I go on my trailer the next day, so I don't know if it was a Monday. I came out because the trailer's usually on Tuesday. I was going on a trailer on Christmas Day. I'll never forget it. I get into a beef with a dude, right? And I'm like, damn. So me and the dude, he said he wanted to fight. So I'm like, man. I said, so I didn't really have the strength to fight this dude. But I said, fuck it, I can't walk away from the fight. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So another dude comes up to me and go, yo, bro, I can't hold on to this. I gave this dude a knife. He said, I ain't got nowhere to stash it. I can't hold on to it. So I said, give it to me. I put it in my pocket.
That's right when you're supposed to fight?
Right. So I'm going up the steps. Mm-hmm. I'm glad he gave it to me, right? So I'm going up the steps. As a matter of fact, I had the knife in my pocket. So I'm going up the steps. When I get the steps, it was a dude in front of me that I had to beef with and another dude with him. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. When I get up the steps, I got a bottle.
That's Nico, man.
I got a bottle of water in my hand. I'm like cleaning out a bottle or something. So when the dude turns around, I see the knife. I squirt him with the water. When I squirt him with the water, I pulls out my knife.
No doubt.
The next thing I know, me and this nigga's falling down the steps.
I'm doing this interview right now.
Me and this nigga falling down the steps.
Beat 139.
But when we get down the steps, I get out.
How you connect to this joint?
YouTube. Tell them to go to YouTube.
Said go to YouTube.
Beat 139.
Beat 139.
You can watch it live.
Beat 139, huh? Yeah.
So
all right.
I go around to the phone. Boom. So I'm on the phone. I'm talking to him. I call my girl. I was going to trailer. I'm like, yo, I'm fucking sweating out here. I said, snow a little plump son. She said, yeah, you just got out of the hospital. You shouldn't be up there. I was like, yeah, you shouldn't be out there. I said, I'm going to go in a minute. I'm talking, when I look down, the whole snow was full of motherfucking blood. I said, oh, shit, I'm bleeding. She said, why? I said, I'm fucking bleeding. So I told her, boom, in Auburn, in the back, they got these steps. I go down the steps, I take off all my stuff. I'm trying to see, so I'm hit in my shoulder, my arm.
You ain't know all this time?
No, I didn't know. So this shit is squirting. I was like, oh, shit. So I said, I got to make it to the block. So we turn around, I'm trying to get to the block. And I'm glad I didn't make it to the fucking block, because I might not have been here. So when I'm walking to the block, I falls out, bang. So they take me to the house, they take me to the jail hospital, and it was a lady, whoever she was, may Allah bless her, because the lady was a man. He was like, nah, just let him, lay there for a while, because I think it ain't that bad. She said, listen, I'm in charge. My shift ain't over. He's going out right fucking now. And I went out, and that's what, kind of saved me. So when Mikey got killed, they got a thing called involve. I'm in involve. We get stabbed, you go to involuntary protection. So I'm in involve. You can't go back to population until they send you out, because they don't know who stabbed you. So I just get my shit back together. I'm working out. And what was so crazy when the motherfucker came, that's why I ain't got no love for preachers.
For who?
Preachers.
Oh, preachers.
Okay. I don't got no, listen, I ain't got no love for them dudes. Cause they so, everyone I went to always some boys crap. The preacher coming in, he says, yo, who's Ronaldo Brown? I'm like, me. He said, come here. He said, you got a brother named Mikey? I said, Michael Brown? I said, yeah. He said, they killed him. He just turned around and walked away.
Wow.
Just like that. I was like, what? He said, and he didn't even say like, they killed you, but they just go in the door and they close the door. So I go back down the steps. I'm just working out. So the doing race will happen. I said, that nigga just said they killed my brother. And I just kept working out. I didn't cry. I went myself. I didn't sleep for 7 whole days. No sleep. And until they called the psych. And the psych was like, yo, man, I understand what you're going through, but you got to go to sleep because you're only hurting your body. So he said, I'm going to give you something. So he said, I'm going to give you something. He said, it's going to come at 4 o'clock. I said, if I take it, this is what I asked him, if I take it, when I'm going to wake up? He said, tomorrow at 4 o'clock. I said, man, I don't want that shit. I said, I don't want that shit. I fell asleep.
Hold that story, bro. We got a caller. What's up, caller? Beat 139. How you?
Call back up.
Yeah. So
he says 4 o'clock the next day.
Next day, I said, man, I don't want that shit. I fell asleep right after that. I didn't need that dude. So then I went to Green Haven. And from Green Haven, I went to the funeral. And I saw Top and all of them in the funeral, my moms and them. And it was crazy because I had a younger brother, Mark. I got a young brother. I hadn't seen Mark since he was little. Because I had been in jail for so long. So he was this big dude standing up against the wall crying. And I'm telling my mother, what is he crying for? She said, who? I said, the big old nigga right there. She said, that's Marky. I said, oh, shit. But yeah, so those things is always tough on anybody when they leave, when they how you say it, when somebody pass away in their family. It's hard on everybody because these people really don't care about you. The only love you're gonna get is from you're ripped from your fellow prisoners. And I say this, man, with all honesty, I've met some of the greatest dudes in prison in my life. I'm talking about some of the greatest dudes.
That's real.
I know if my man listening, my man Pause, my man Big Robo Just, my man Dorian, my man P-Man, my man Big Gaines, and all these dudes out of Brooklyn. My man Drac that came to my party yesterday.
Drac from Brooklyn?
Yeah, Drac. I'm talking about, I don't know who I'm forgetting. B.O. Who else? I mean, I met so many dudes. I met so many good dudes. And it wasn't like they were good dudes like trying to get you in shit. They were like, yo, nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't getting in, whatever going on in that jail, we not getting in that. Unless they come at us. When the gang thing was going on, and there's no disrespect to the gang. I always used to tell them gang guy, I admire the gangs. I admire your unity. But you don't stick together when you should count.
Right.
Where's your lawyers? Y'all don't put no money together for no lawyers. Y'all don't do none of those things. So, it makes me look at y'all not doing this right.
Right.
You got a good thing. Because unity is a big thing. You got dudes that stick together. That's a great thing. but use it the right way. You know, let's make sure your younger dudes in your game, they mandatory, make it mandatory that they go to school.
Correct.
Right.
You know, you got that should be mandatory.
That's a good thing you just said there, Ro, because say you in a gang, right? And dudes, we the gang, and dudes come at us, we gotta hold each other down.
Right.
But outside of that, when it ain't no beef, ain't no drama, we gotta uplift each other too and make sure we get ourselves prepared.
Now the gangs is on some shit when it ain't no drama. They gotta have drama.
They gotta
So
have,
now they fight
but you see
amongst
what I'm
each
talking
other.
about?
Yeah.
So
Now they
what
fight
you saying
amongst
makes
each
sense.
other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what you
It's
what you
crazy,
saying
you know
makes
what I'm
sense.
So Ghost, like I said, he our OG from the block. Always had a lot of gambling spots. He bought Iran Barkley to the block. He said growing up with the gambling spots, you knew, like, far as I know, you had probably owned like 10 gambling spots in your life. That's your thing.
Couple of joints.
But
I would say what, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5.
But
About 5
okay, you
spots.
brought a lot of guys to the block that was a lot
That's
of
a
money
fact.
out there.
That's a
and
fact.
so you think that, like, far as you have a son also, you think far as what you telling, I want the youth to hear this. The influence as a kid with the gambling, you think that probably got you into, when you got older, into like having gambling spots and the type of lifestyle like that?
What you talking about as far as me coming up?
Yes.
Being into that. I would say that played a part because I was always a gambler. From 7 years old, I was pitching pennies. When my moms and them had the card games and the
pennies,
games
I
was
forgot about
over, 5, 6
Quarters.
in the morning, I'm playing poker with whoever's left in the spot because the house was a spot.
Yeah.
You could call it a spot. You
You're
know what
born
I'm saying?
into it.
Yeah, so, see, but back then, our doors used to be open.
Yeah.
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 But I always had a dog. We had a dog, so all we did was put a board in front of our door. You know what I'm saying? And you could come in and out. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't locked doors back then. Everybody in the building knew everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
family.
You know, so it was nothing but love back then, man. You know, but yeah, I grew up. That's how I grew up, and put a nail in the basket. Like, it molded me, and I guess I navigated the streets kind of well. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing from a kid, I see all type of different people, older people. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time, true stories. I ain't capping about nothing I say. I remember one time I had to be probably about 8, 9 years old. 7, 8, you know what I mean? They playing cards in my house. So my mother, daughter, my older sister, Ida, I know y'all watching. Yeah, I'm telling, you know what I mean? I'm telling, right? A lady at the card table must have stole $50 from her, right? So my mom's gangster, cold gangster, this is what they tell me. So, it might have been about 5, 6 people in there, whatever. My mom's made everybody strip. Made everybody strip for that 50. Bust the cap up in the ceiling. Bow! Yeah, mom's was no joke. Got that 50, you know what I'm saying? It just so happened, to be one of her good friends that stole 50 though, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I grew up in that type of environment all my life. So, and then I was always a kid that ain't have no brothers. I ain't have nothing man. You know what I mean? My mom's husband back then was an old timer named Joe Brown, but he was, what could I say? I think he had a stroke or some shit because he walked with a cane. You know what I'm saying? So, and he come from Jacksonville, Florida. You know what I'm saying? I remember as a kid he took me out there, But I ain't had nobody to tell me this, that, and the third. The only person that I really looked up to and admired was the people that I came from up under. You know what I'm saying? My OGs was Kevin Cole, Peanut, you know what I mean? Ali Moe, Reggie Seaborn. We had Chico. We had Sonny Miles, which is Leroy Farber. You know what I'm saying? These was Gainer, my brother Gainer, Rich father, the guy Real Riches.
Rich Dice.
Rich Dice. His father was a gangster. His name was Gainer. But his father and my brother was partners. They ran numbers together. But they smoked at that dust. That dust was lethal back then, man.
The dust was like back then, because
You know what I'm saying?
when I was a kid, I always heard like the angel dust. They said people jump off the
Oh
buildings.
man,
Ain't like that.
We had Macintosh, God
Yeah.
bless it. Remember Macintosh? Ed Macintosh? That's the Baileys.
The Baileys.
That's Pam. That's
The
Pam.
Baileys from 37.
Yeah. All no.
That dust made motherfuckers strong too.
Oh,
I seen the dust had
it
niggas
makes you
fight like
strong.
10
Yeah,
niggas and backed them
used to
all
put
down.
on dresses and shit, you know what I'm saying? And come down the block with his guns and shit. Gainer, Rich Father Gainer used to rip up his money.
Yeah, that dust.
Niggas used to wait for it. Oh man, that dust was mean. But I started selling dust at 13 years old. Like I said, going back to Kurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with Kurt
was getting a lot of money back then.
Yeah, Kurt was the man.
Kurt had a little weight up too.
Kurt was the man.
Yeah,
Kurt was the man.
Yeah.
Kurt got me by I think 2-3 years, but you know back then 2-3 years.
It's big difference.
You know what I'm saying?
Than now.
Yeah. But see now Kurt, what happened with Kurt? I'm sitting in the window, see in 39th Street. Matter of fact, my brother still got that apartment. You understand what I'm saying? My brother is married now to Pyrex Porter, the rapper. His grandma.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His grandmother and my brother is married.
Yeah, he's on the show.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway,
while back, yeah.
Yeah, but my damn, it just threw me off right quick. I could get thrown off sometime quick.
You said the window.
Yeah, with Kurt, right? I'm sitting in the window now. My window faced the park. Everybody that came through 39th Street, if you driving, you walking, everybody would look up to my window. That window was known. The 5 windows, you know, Doc, it was known. Everybody would look up. Even when y'all used to be out there, y'all would look up to the window.
The windows.
Everybody would look up to the window, right? So I'm sitting in the window, I'm 13. I see Kurt get pulled over by the DTs right in front of the window. Right? So I'm looking, I'm watching this whole fucking shit go down, right? So they got him at the car, they pulling out the motherfucking bags of dust. They pulling them out. Searching them, they ain't flying. I guess they looking for guns though. They get a nigga the dust back. So I'm sitting up there, he looks up at the window, I see him when they let him go. I was like, I get a nigga like, come on nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm 13.
Yeah.
The nigga brought the dust upstairs, right? He's shaking, nervous and shit, you know what I'm saying? I get the dust. He come back the next day, I done started selling the shit.
Wow, that's mean.
I done started selling it. I wound up having Kurt money and the whole shit. So now, he gotta put me down. Because now, he ain't gotta come from 40.
Yeah. He's right there.
He come right 39.
Right
He
there.
ain't gotta put it in his shit.
Yeah,
I ain't know that dust fuck up the meats and all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Man, I got that shit in my mom's freezer, my nigga.
Yeah, that shit fuck everything. Had to be separate.
We young. I'm 13. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with Kurt. You know what I'm saying? We selling dust. I got. It came down. We selling so much motherfucking dust. I had Bronx niggas, Cortland Avenue. I had Bobo and Junior and them from Cortland Avenue coming to buy the dust. You don't know Bobo and Junior? Larry? All right, well, Larry, Jab, Andre. Black Jab, Dre, God bless his dad, all them. That was top cool, but Dre, you know Dre, Cuckoo Dre, Andre.
Oh,
Andre, man, Andre. They had him on.
Who's his brother? Fat Chris.
They had Andre on that one of them joints with when damn, what was them shows come out that it ain't America's Most Wanted. What's all the shows that came out and they started showing the documentaries. But anyway, but I forgot the show. But Andre was on one of them joints where they had the dude about Sotomayor.
Andre the Doctor in jail?
Yeah, Dre. You know, Dre was cool. Dre used to dress up as a cop and the whole shit. Dre put that work in, man.
Dre, yeah.
Man, we used to be up in Dots. Me, him, Tito Johnson, Jab, all of us. Yeah. Of a little top.
Yeah, he used to be.
Man, little top, you know what I mean?
Using that model with me.
Yeah, Dre was off the hook, man.
One thing about
Dre, I think Dre, if I'm not mistaken,
killed himself.
I think he's related to Eddie Cash.
Oh, okay.
Jewel man, Eddie Cash. Yeah. Dre was related to them. You know what I'm saying? Because I know his sisters was matter of fact, his cousins was Diane and Rachel and them.
Okay,
Diane,
Rachel.
Exactly. Out of 40.
Yeah, from 40.
Rachel was Peanut.
Peanut.
You know, Peanut was my
wife.
OG.
Yeah.
Kev. Lil Kev, what up, boy? Yeah, if you watching,
nah, he watching.
You know what I mean? Yeah, his father was my OG. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I even went to see him when he was locked up in Jersey, his pops, you know what I'm saying? I'm a young nigga. Kevin Cole, Peanut, God bless him.
He just died a couple years ago.
See, Peanut, Billy Sims, Tony Christian, but Peanut, they all come up together. But you had Billy Sims, Tony Christian, Rob Bailey, and Billy Bang.
Billy Bang.
James Hill from 58. Those was the stick-up kids.
Bang?
Yeah,
Bang used to
Bang.
rob the bank?
Yeah. They was stick-up kids. They used to all rob banks. That was their crew back then. You know what I'm saying?
Billy Bang.
Them niggas used to rob
Juan
motherfucking
Bates
banks.
used to be with them?
Huh?
Juan Bates?
Juan Bates?
Because he's a stick-up kid, too.
He's a sneaker bandit. They call Billy.
Yeah. Billy, hey, yo, Bang, if you watch it, man, salute. I know you're in Queens somewhere. I ain't see you in a month of Sundays. Brooklyn or Queens, yeah, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I come up. Huh? What's good? Everything good?
Yeah, now you
Hey,
go,
about
you
the
go,
food.
you go.
He asked
Oh,
about
okay.
food. Y'all
Okay.
want to eat?
Huh?
You know me, mac and cheese, rice,
You know what I'm
chicken.
saying? Yeah, but
basic.
Bang,
I grew up
Little
going to
bit
see
of
niggas
everything.
in jail,
This
man.
be my man.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up going to see niggas in jail, man.
So, one thing about Dust, it always bring, like he said, people came from the Bronx. So, we all had people in Yonkers, Mount
Yonkers,
Vernon.
yeah.
Dust
Had my
brings
niggas
people.
Smiley and them out of
In
Yonkers
39th, like in Harlem, it always been 123rd and 39th as Dust blocks.
First.
Legendary. But go ahead.
Not first. Now 39th came up, but 39th had that
23rd
but you
always
could say,
had.
but not even 21st. You had
Mike's Bar was the
19th
first
Street.
bar that had Dust.
You had 15th Street.
Yeah,
had the
Mike Bar.
Dust.
Yeah, Mike's Bar first. The first nigga coming down, man, he still been going around. Shout out to man.
What up, caller? You on the beat 139?
You know,
Yeah.
Bay's people were the first one that had
Caller, what up? You on the beat 139?
Oh, you're still on the air?
You on the beat 139? You want to say something to Pop Ghost?
Oh, what up, Pop? What's up? Now, I just wanted to, I thought somebody like wrapped it up by now, you know?
Who that, Rand? Oh, that's Love. Oh, okay, that's Love
Randy,
calling back. What up, Brody?
All right.
We still
hey,
here.
man, I'll call you another time, then, man. I'll let y'all do what you got to do, and I'll catch you another day. That's why I can ride with Big Boy and all that, see what they up to and everything, you know, dealing with me, you know?
All right, Brody. Love you, man.
All right?
All right,
I'll
love
call
you.
you tomorrow, man. Love
All
you,
right.
one.
So you were saying about y'all talk about the Dust spots,
Yeah, well,
115.
first, cause I'm older than him, right? First place where they had Dust was shit was, I think it was $15 a bag. That's how good that shit was. It was
I ain't know nothing about that shit.
No, I'm telling
You definitely was before me, my nigga.
It was Mike's
Yeah.
Bar had it first, right? Then the two Spanish dudes on 112 started getting it, but they started getting money because they sold it for $5. So everybody started running down there to buy from them for $5.
112.
112. The Spanish dude, they wound up buying they was one of the first dudes that had the Pujos. Remember them cars?
Pujo, yeah. Pujo was big back then, yeah.
They one of the first dudes that had those. Yeah. But yeah, they were the first people like really that had the Dust.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but that's what.
I remember
really
23rd
started
Street a lot though.
23rd,
They had some shit called Three Stripes.
And Red Devil.
Red Devil, R2D2, yeah.
CP30, all that.
23rd Street definitely that was a zombie block.
We went down there with the Reverend Knight.
Yeah.
We had the Reverend Knight in the paint bag.
When I was out there,
We had the Reverend Knight with the right. They had 158, and you had the two clubs in there. You had the Honduran Club. Remember the Honduran Club where they gamble at?
Right.
And then you had the chicken joint on the corner where they sold the fucking chicken and biscuit, the Chinese joint. Remember that joint?
Yo, do y'all remember the Chinese black lady on 124th and Lennox?
Chinese black lady.
Yeah, she used to be in the Chinese. She used to talk Chinese and everything.
124.
124.
China,
I ain't gonna ask anybody. She was black, but she would speak the Chinese.
But yeah, man.
That's Rice High School, right on that. That's 24th, right?
It's right.
In Lynn. Rice is right
It
there.
used to be right next to. It was. I'm not sure. I think it was right next to what's his name? Right next to what was the bar there? The bar.
On 23rd and 7th.
It was on no. It was on Lennox. The bar was on Lennox.
Oh, Lennox Lounge.
Yeah, Lennox Lounge,
yeah. Over there on that side.
It was on that side.
Okay.
Near there, so I could be wrong.
Lounge, yeah.
But I remember going in. There was a black Chinese lady. We used to go in there and buy the rice. You buy the rice and chicken wing for like 55 cents. They give you rice
back then.
That was
those was
down the
days
block
back
from
then.
that was What's the joint? Sherman's.
Oh, Sherman's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Sherman's.
Sherman's was open back then too.
Sherman's good.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, two Shermans.
You about the one on 146th
Yeah,
Street?
two
No, but they had
Shermans.
one on 120-something
Yeah,
Street. They had
two.
like
I
5
remember the one
Shermans.
on 146 was good.
Nah, they had
67,
Sherman's. They
yeah.
had a Sherman lay 120-something over
What
there
was the
too.
first one? The first one was on 150-something.
Yeah, it was. It was. First one on 150-something. Yeah.
Right by the police
Yeah,
station.
my mother just sent me there all the goddamn time for get pig feet.
Yeah.
So,
and spaghetti.
so what about the legendary gambling spots? The gambling. Tell some of the names you brought to the block. Big names brought to the block. Like I said, Ghost definitely brought a lot of guys to the block. Like R.M. Barkley, Jesus.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Far as like a lot of my Brooklyn niggas that I met, cause I ain't been locked up with them. You know what I'm saying? But I've been locked up with one that's been very influential. You know what I mean? And y'all see him around me a whole lot now. My brother Sean Bourne. You know what I'm saying? Me and him met in '91 in Mid-State. You know what I'm saying? Good brother. Mm-hmm. Right now today, we still solid. You know what I'm saying? So I met a lot of good people through him. I met Tut through him.
Mm-hmm. I remember Tut came
I
through
met
there
Nut
too.
through him. God bless the dead Nut.
A lot of people
You know
come
what I'm
through the
saying?
block. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Quite a few people
Black
that I
Just
know now
came through the block. You know what I'm saying? He came through.
Yeah, but Black Just used to come. You know, I had everybody come through. I had Brooklyn, Bronx, Jersey niggas. That's when. Matter of fact, Starks, I hear you back out here rolling them dice, man. You better get in touch with me, man. Stop playing, Starks. I heard about you, boy. You know what I'm saying? But I was one of the first young nigga with a spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 'cause a lot of older dudes had
Artie
gambling spots.
Boo and 40 might want to challenge me on that, but I think I was because y'all used to come to my spot first.
Well, you said Artie Boo way younger than you. He my age.
Yeah,
you had a spot way before him.
Yeah, I had my first spot was
Nah,
in
you
90.
had that shit. Yeah.
No,
like 89 or something, right?
Nah. My first spot was 91 when I came home.
Yeah, because I remember you had that spot a
release.
long time ago.
I came home on work release, and a guy had a spot there.
You went Edgecombe?
Nah, on Linux.
On 38th for Linux. When I came home in 91.
Because I was in both.
Right? So when I came home in 91, a guy had a spot on 138.
Yeah.
Right? But mind you, at this time, I'm dealing with Tito, you know, SNS, all the old timers that used to be in the SNS and the Zodiac, Ponderosa.
Mm-hmm.
I come up under them. I brought them to 38th Street. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Because remember Jitterbug?
Yeah, I'm a Jitterbug.
Remember Jitterbug used to have the gambling on the avenue all the time.
Yeah, Jitterbug had it.
So now when I come home, guy had the spot on 138th Street. You know what I'm saying? So all the old timers come to me, they're like, yo, Pop, man, you know, you need to get a spot because they wasn't feeling the guy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I go to dude that was once my guy. He was once my guy, Rochelle. You know what I'm saying? I tell him because he had bread. I say, yo, remember that spot we used to hang out in back in the days? Let's make that a gambling spot. Mm-hmm. Because all these people come see, but he ain't about that type of life. Mm-hmm. The kid Rochelle, he was just a block dude. Yeah. But he always got a little couple of dollars. Mm-hmm. But me and him always went back and forth challenging each other, shit like that growing up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he wound up getting the spot. So now, when he get the spot, it just so happened at that time, the people that had my spot, the spot he got, and the people that the spot was there, the landlord owned all that property. Mm-hmm. So the dude who had the spot before I came home told the landlord not to give us the spot because we gonna be selling drugs or whatever you want to say in the joint. Mm-hmm. So my man, kid Rochelle at the time, he had already paid to get it gut out. They started doing the work on it and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So a couple of days later, he called me and said, yo, we can't get the spot. I say, why? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He said, yo, I think dude over here told the landlord X, Y, and Z. I said, word? So I'm in work release. So I said, yo, give me a gun. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He said, what you gonna do? I said, give me a gun. If we can't open, he ain't open. You know what I mean?
Remember, hold that thought. We got a caller want to talk to you. Caller, what up? You on the beat 139 with Ghost Roro? Caller, what up? Go ahead. Go ahead, Ghost.
So I told him, if we can't open, we ain't gonna open. So now we goes around there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna hold you. Me, Rochelle come with me, and Black Tone. Mm-hmm. Black Tone. Shout out to Black Tone. right? We go around there. I goes in the motherfucking spot. See, but Rochelle and Tone don't know all these niggas that gamble.
Mm-hmm.
I know them. I done been around them for years already from the Zodiac and S&S. It's the same old timers. So I goes up in there. I say, yo, fellas, y'all get up out the joint, man. Tell the nigga X, Y, and Z, I want to see him. The joint is closed. You know what I'm saying? So they thought I was bullshitting. So when I held up, they know I'm in work release. So when I held up and showed them niggas the gun, niggas got up out of there. You know what I mean? Boom. So the spot was closed. You know what I'm saying? So for a couple of days, spot closed. So one day, Jitterbug getting all the money now. So one day, I'm standing out in front of the nigga joint that's closed. Me and the dude Rochelle, we stand there. The nigga pulls up and jump out. So I'm thinking he coming, you know, close the nigga spot. He ain't coming to do no real talking, you know what I mean? Nigga, it's on, you know what I mean? Boom. So he like, nah, I ain't coming, I ain't got no problem with you, pop, da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? So he like, yo, I want to talk, you know what I'm saying? So me, dude Rochelle, we get in the nigga car. You know what I'm saying? He talking, he saying how, yo, before you came home, man, you know, I went to Rochelle and asked him, did he want to get down with the joint, X, Y, and Z? He told me, nah, this, that, and the third. I said, yeah. I said, but that's besides the point, though, you know what I'm saying? I said, you know, this our block. You know what I'm saying? And if we can't open up our joint, you ain't opening up yours. And I jumped out the nigga joint. You know what I'm saying? So now, about 2 days later, he must have felt it and just told the landlord, man, get them niggas that spot, man, because I ain't getting no money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So the landlord wound up giving the spot, right? So now, all right. But now all the old timers, they know. Even though I ain't got no bread for the spot, but they know this is my joint. You know what I'm saying? Ghost guys, you know what I'm saying? That spot would have never existed without me. But I wound up getting violated, right? So now when I get violated and go back to jail, soon as the spot get open, soon as Rochelle was able to put that table in there, whatever, all the action left the nigga spot on the corner and went to that spot. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So now, but I'm locked up. I'm on the island and shit, you know. Now you know, 90 my first time ever locked up. But you'd have thought I've been locked up a long time, the way I handle myself and the way I move through the system. I'm on the island on the phone 9, 10 o'clock at night. Calling the bar, because we had a phone.
The bar, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I had my man Jimmy, I had my cousin Pop, and I used to have them go around there. And motherfuckers was saying, yo, the spot rocking. So at the time, the kid Rochelle ain't sending me no bread. I'm like, damn, joint rocking, nigga ain't sending me no bread. So, but when I come home, he said the nigga out, so when I come home, I tell the nigga, listen, man, I got 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? Boom. All right, cool. He set me out, give me some work and shit. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Now they gambling, I'm home. But what I did was I put my niggas in the spot. I put Artie Lair, put Jimmy, I put my cousin Pop, and then when Dougie Lime came home, I had Dougie Lime up in the joint. You know what I'm saying? He's my niggas, you know what I'm saying? He's my niggas. But when I come home, it's so crazy, I started seeing Preacher.
That's the first time, hold that thought, that's the first time I saw Preacher. Now, we young niggas, right? And I'll never forget, we in the park, right? Because the older guys like Ghost and them, Gus Ball, they on the Avenue.
Yeah.
And us, we had the park, we killing them in the park, right? Doing our thing in the park. So I'll never forget, they's like, yo, because we always heard Preacher, as young niggas, we always infatuate, same way with everybody here. Harlem, we love stories. I think that's the thing with Harlem niggas, like to hear our older guys. So we've been hearing about Preacher for years, our age group. So they came into the block, Preacher right there, Preacher. I never forget, we all the younger guys, we came, and I never forget, I saw him. Black nigga, he had it was summertime, he had the shorts, he had the leather, remember y'all used to have the leather little belts with the pouches and shit. Yeah. And we just staring at him. He just standing there like this. And he was like in the street, he had like some niggas around him. And we just stared at him. Not the very first time I seen Preacher on the corner. We like this, like that's Preacher. We heard so many stories about him when he was kids.
So
go
crazy.
ahead.
It's so crazy though with Preacher. First time I ever seen him, I knew about him and everything. Me and Dougie Lime, we going to the Zodiac. I think we going to the Zodiac. We walking. Now Sickle and Wayne and them had I think they took the laundry mat from Flats and them. because Flats and them had owed them niggas some money back then. And they had the laundromat, or I don't know if that was, I think Flats and them had a laundromat, but I don't know. But they had a laundromat or something up there, Sickle and Wayne. Me and Dougie Line, we walking, right? We going to the Zodiac. We goes up in the joint. We see two niggas. You know what I'm saying? I wonder, hey yo, Dick, I don't know if you remember that though. I wonder if you remember that shit though. But anyway, me and Dougie Line goes inside Preacher, and I think it was Cuffley Preacher at the time. You know what I'm saying? But Dougie Line and Wayne and Sickle, those was his people. You know what I'm saying?
Preacher was cool with Dougie Line? I mean,
no,
cool
Dougie Line
was cool with Sickle. Okay, I got you.
And
I
Wayne,
got you.
those his people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I think Preacher knew Dougie Line, you know what I'm saying? But them niggas told us, yo, little young niggas, get up out of there, you know what I'm saying? So we got up out of there and kept it pushing shit. But that was the first time I ever really encountered Preacher. You know what I'm saying? Now coming home, when I came home, the dude who had the spot on the corner, Preacher was coming around. So now, when I come home, the Preacher man, God bless the dead, he had a dude that was his man named Fat Harold. Fat Harold, God bless the dead, from 49th Street. But Harold used to be in the Zodiac with us and all that shit. So
he
Harold
died,
knew,
right?
Yeah, God bless him. You know what I'm saying? 49th Street crew, T-Rod, Ivan, and all my niggas up there, Booth, Benji, salute to y'all, right? So, damn, I could get thrown off sometimes too. But Preacher,
Sorry, Preacher.
Yeah, I was talking about Preacher and shit, right? So no, Harold came to me, right, when I came home, and he's like, yo, what happened with you and homeboy and shit, right? I was like, nothing, you know, I just had a little situation. I mean, I closed a nigga joint, but it ain't nothing because before I got violated, I had went back up in there and I was gambling the nigga joint. We was all cool, you know what I'm saying? So Preacher, so Harold tell me some other shit, you know what I'm saying? And I let the shit go over my head, you know what I'm saying? But maybe about 3 weeks later, the kid wound up getting killed. You know what I'm saying? So that shit fuck niggas up, you know what I'm saying? So now, what was so fucked up about it though, my name was getting involved with that bullshit just because I had closed the spot type of shit. And it was an old timer that was telling the police, I think he dead now too though, you know, that was throwing my name around with the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But cause what happened after he did get killed, remember I wound up getting the spot.
Yeah, I remember you at the spot.
So now this is how me and Rochelle falls out. You understand what I'm saying? Because now we got this spot. Now mind you, we had the Gus Bar. Rochelle was him and my man Leah's sister Pebbles, God bless Pebbles, you know what I'm saying? That was Rochelle right-hand man. Pebbles, loved her to death though, but she was about her business.
R.P. Pebbles, yeah, Pebbles getting that money.
Pebbles got that money. You know what I mean? She held this dude down.
Leah.
Yeah. No.
His
Rochelle.
sister.
His sister. No, he had a couple sisters.
But now,
Yeah, they got about 3-4 sisters.
no, he got DB Beanie.
Yeah.
DB Beanie and
Pebbles.
And Pebbles.
That's what said 3 sisters.
Yeah, I remember.
So anyway, damn, y'all just threw me off with that shit too.
No, you saying Roach had
right
Gus Bar
right.
rocking.
So now, right, all of a sudden, because when I come home, the nigga give me 62 grams, and I think maybe about, I can't really remember, it might have been 10,000 or some shit like that, you know what I mean? So I was like, yo, I got half of this motherfucking time now.
12 hours.
12 hours, right? So now I brings Artie Lair, which is Pebble brother, my man, who I met Randy Love through. I bring my man Jimmy. I was his best man at his wedding. We was 16 years old. That's a whole nother story. Fly little young niggas at 16. And in the wedding, it was he got married to Missy. What's up, Missy? You know, shout out to Missy. You know what I'm saying? He got married to Missy. He was 16. I think Missy might have been 14. Correct me if I'm wrong, Missy, because I know you're younger than us. L.A., Sean Mo, Greg Favis that had the entertainment tournament, Luther, my man Black Luther and my man Kurt. You know what I'm saying? We all in this motherfucking wedding. The bridesmaids was Melody, Yvette and them, you know what I'm saying? Classic. We fly to the motherfucker. We got on tux. We 15, 16 years old, man. We got on tux with the lizards on and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Had Rolls Royce.
Snake skinners and all that.
See, cause Missy Moms, God bless her dead, Miss Rose. You know what I'm saying? She was that. She was that in 27th Street. So she had all this because she was getting the work from Nicky and her. So she had 27th
With Nicky
Street on-
Barnes?
Yeah, so
Okay.
she had 27th Street on Smash. So Luther was messing with the older sister.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Jimmy was messing with the young sister. You know what I'm saying? And I keep trying to get these pictures. Missy, we need these pictures, Missy. Yeah, the pictures we fly. I mean, L.A., God bless L.A., God bless Sean Mo. You know, but I'm going to keep it a buck with Sean Mo. Sean Mo was, you know, he wasn't right, man.
Sean Mo wasn't right?
Nah, he wasn't. I ain't talking about snitching.
Oh.
He just used to get up under motherfuckers and set them up. He was
Line
lazy
niggas
like
up.
that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See, even that situation with the rich, with the L.A., and my man Ross Claude and Tony Hood and your cousin Ty.
Yeah,
and
Tony
all
Hood,
them.
yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? When they
Yeah.
ran up in L.A. house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was some unfortunate shit.
Yeah.
But that was
Tony
Sean
Hood. I
Mo.
forgot about Tony Hood. Yeah.
That was Sean Mo doing. You know what I'm saying? He told my man Ross Claude that they was going to Rich House. Sorry, I'm bringing this to you, Pat, but this some real shit. Solid, you know, I ain't lying about nothing. I meet Rich through Ellison.
Ellison?
Yeah, my man Ellison. You know what I'm saying? That's how I meet Rich. I meet Ellison through my man Jimmy. See, they all went to Hughes, but we all got together when we were around 15 years old. We was young niggas going to school, fly. 15, we wearing British Walkers, we wearing AJ
And you was light
dresses,
skin, had the little hair.
afro,
So-
you know what I'm saying?
So
We
the
fly.
whole lot
We
of
fly.
light skin dudes was in back then. Light skin dudes was in back then.
Light skinned dudes was killing it
They
back
was killing
then.
it back
And we
then.
moving with the
Ghost had the hair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Had the blow-offs and all that.
But and our little team was serious.
Right.
We was serious. We going to school with them things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But we all was from different areas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Rich and Ellison, them, they was from off the hill, 46th Street. Jimmy was from 19th Street, down there with Zip and them. I'm from 39th Street. You know what I'm saying? You had Tucci Sweeper, that was Underwood and them, you know what I'm saying? Harlem, you know what I'm saying? He was from down that way. But we was all up under Calvin Green, which is Ty Gunn's uncle. Smoke Black, bro. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
Smoke
saying?
Black. Shout out to Smoke Black.
Shout out to Smoke.
Yes,
you know what I
last
mean?
night.
So we was young niggas up under Calvin Green and Renie, God bless the dead, Renie Razor. That was our man. You know what I'm saying? We used to go to Brandeis every Sunday with them and watch all the big niggas play ball. Panama, Storm and Norman. Bad. All of them would play ball every Sundays in Brandeis.
Yeah.
And Renie and Sam, shout out to Sam Douglas, 15th Street OG gangster. I know you quiet. I know you listening too, Sam. Salute to you, man. You know what I mean? But
Get the lights up.
All of them was getting that money. You know what I'm saying? So you had them going down to Brandeis, and we'd be little young niggas down there watching them niggas playing ball, holding them niggas down. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, who's so we talking about number holes, right? Gambling spots. But niggas had game rooms too, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, game rooms
Yeah,
got
the
big
game
too.
room.
Remember the game rooms started coming out?
Matter of fact, my gambling spot that we wound up opening
Yeah.
was a game room.
Miss Pac-Man
Remember
and
we
all that
had-
shit?
Popcorn. Remember Popcorn had the game room?
God
Popcorn had the game room.
Had a kid named Heartbeat. You ain't never heard Heartbeat?
Deli and his brothers. Deli, his brothers and them, they had that game room and they sold smoke and shit too.
Yeah.
And they had the Pac-Man machine.
Game rooms was big, man.
And then we had
big.
Zooms across the street.
Zooms,
That
yeah.
was on the other side.
That's on the other
downtown
side, yeah.
Zooms, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So Popcorn had the joint too. Popcorn had the gambling spot, and then when Dale was running, his son. You remember
But they had this
Popcorn
one
game
kid
spot
named
right
Heartbeat
there?
had a red
Long time ago. Watch Tiger, somebody pull up.
for the Bronx, right? Heartbeat,
Yeah,
right?
Popcorn had a gambling
yeah?
game room. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember when I was little, we used to play in like in his play the Miss Pac-Man, all that shit in the game room, shit, kid doing their Heartbeat. What's that?
Tito's. Y'all want Tito's?
Nah.
Oh, he like champagne. Goes to champagne.
I'd do it, man, but I wasn't gonna do it today, man. I did it hard last night with these guys, man.
Huh? They champagne drinkers.
Oh yeah. Also, yeah, you right.
But straight, you
right,
ain't got
Black.
no juice or nothing, bro.
You right, Ronnie. Yeah, as far as the game room shit, we had. Matter of fact, my man Snake Liz. What up, Snake Liz? You still out? He the one. Lil Cisco. That was Lil Cisco man. God bless Cisco. You know what I'm saying? That's when I first ever seen Cisco was with Snake Layers and shit. You know what I mean? Young dude, you know what I mean? I always admired the street dudes, you know what I'm saying? That was just
everybody
me.
was like that in Harlem growing up.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, of
like what I
course.
was saying, that's why I said it was corrupt. Because
Yeah.
like we was young niggas, we used to hear the story. So I probably could tell a story, and I'm just way before my time.
And not just
Same
hearing
thing
the
with
stories, you come outside.
We love
You come outside, you
stories.
see the
And
cars, you see
OGs.
all that, man.
That's what I said it's different now
Come
than
on,
then.
man.
We was looking at generations older than us, be like, damn, like we saw y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
See, like
It's
back
different
then,
now.
Back in the days,
It's a lot of money back then.
It's just that back in the days, we was more things was more, you could say, control.
Control. It was more control.
You understand what I'm saying? Because back
They
in
had
the
codes,
days,
they had codes too.
Yeah,
They had codes, we had
motherfuckers
principles.
wasn't just running up in niggas' block killing.
Nah, they
nobody.
wasn't
Nah,
doing
niggas
that.
was doing that. Niggas was doing
Nah,
that.
You understand what I'm
but
saying?
a lot
So-
of dudes, see, you get money, right? If you get money back then, dudes will go talk like, yo,
Oh, yeah.
we got to figure this out because niggas be squashing beefs, man. Like everybody wasn't just going down on each other, man.
I mean, when
know what I'm saying?
I can't speak for when that coke came out. I was a when they started that crack, I was gone. But prior to that, dudes wanted to see dudes get money. That was the difference.
That was the difference. Everybody
Yeah.
wanted to get money. Man.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. So we,
If you
if
knew it-
you didn't have to, we wouldn't do it.
Nah,
You
see,
could
because
walk on any
back
block.
then, that's right. If
Right.
you a cool nigga,
Cool nigga. Like if I
If
heard
you a
y'all
cool
two had a
nigga-
little situation and y'all my dudes and y'all niggas eat, yo, let me see if I can get y'all to talk this out,
Yeah.
man.
Man,
We can
if
fix
you a
this,
cool
man, 'cause come
nigga,
on, man.
If you,
Yeah.
I'm telling
if
I
you
used
just a cool, all right nigga back in the days,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
you all right.
That's it.
Niggas ain't gonna
respect
see you
that.
broke.
You
100%.
I used to walk.
Ain't gonna
on
see you
I used to
broke,
walk
man.
in on
That's right.
17th Street. No
You ain't got no
drugs,
juice.
nothing. And niggas be hustling. I used to walk in there, dudes be hustling, and dudes would say,
You got no juice, man.
Oh, y'all want some juice?
Yeah, man. Come on.
Oh, you want some juice in it?
Come on, man. What the you think this is?
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah,
Hey,
man,
me
you
tryna-
know,
dudes would say,
Yeah, I'm good.
Dudes would say, you working? What you doing? I ain't doing nothing. Come on, get down.
Yeah.
And at the end of the
Yup.
day, we go to AJ Less's.
AJ Lessons, baby.
That's right.
Or Leighton's downtown.
Leighton,
Go
Phil
to
Cornfield,
Leighton.
Nino.
British Walker's 125th.
That's right, nigga.
No doubt. We
Take it
wore
back.
some shit. We had the
That's
Swedish Snitch, Mock Necks, Cardigans. Come on, man.
Charvinados.
Yo, remember the marshmallows?
Remember
Yeah,
Charvinados?
Charvinados. I used to close that joint down. You know that.
Man, join the Bronx
We
called
kill
Mel
Charvinados, man.
If you from the Bronx, that join the Bronx called Mel Green. That's what you used to
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but back
We
then,
need to get
growing
the
up,
likes up because they loving the stories. A lot of people on here.
Yeah,
they
we
said they
going up.
love the
Real
stories.
stuff, man.
Can y'all please hit the like button? It's
We
very
fly
important.
Harlem, man. We got 125th.
We got a lot of people
Come on,
we don't
man.
got the
Come on,
likes
man.
to match
I
it. Can
go
y'all
back,
please hit
man.
that like button, please?
generations, man. Like he said, he's older than me, and he started young. You know what I'm saying? But I really started, like I said, because all I seen all my life was gambling and drugs, and it was so crazy because I had to be probably maybe about 11 or 12 years old, right? Now my cousin Pop, father Jesse, he would be bagging up, and he always kept his gun in my mom's. She had like a linen closet, but it was like a dresser linen closet type of thing, and he had his gun in there, right? So one day, I went and took the nigga gun, right? I took the nigga gun and I goes outside with it, right? So I'm feeling the gun. I'm young. I'm like, damn, you know, shit is power right here. You know what I'm saying? I never shot a gun. I never, you know what I'm saying? So I
Revolver?
sneaked it. Yeah, 357.
Yeah.
Man,
You
sneaked
wasn't
it,
too
put
many
it back
automatics
in.
back then, man.
Nah,
They had
niggas
it with
wasn't
a
dealing
revolver.
with
They had them, but they
automatic.
were
Yeah,
beating
niggas wasn't
shit.
playing.
Exactly.
Niggas
Yeah. Huh?
Even if a nigga moved
Oh,
with
yeah, right.
automatic, they would have a
Because
revolver
them
with
joints
them.
be kicking you like this.
They
eh?
had the Brownie 9mm, just as big as this.
Yeah, but
Nobody liked them. They were too big.
yeah, but back then,
Yeah.
I remember.
They had 25s,
Listen to this.
zip guns,
380s.
Listen to this. Listen to
380s,
this.
380s, yeah.
Pablo gun.
Listen to
Go
this.
ahead,
Listen
go
to
ahead.
this, right? I'm trying to give
You
y'all
and your
some drop,
flow.
man.
Come on,
While,
baby.
while,
Now we gonna
while
get
I'm
the drop.
talking,
You
man.
flowing, baby.
I can stop now.
No, you don't stop. You
I
flowing,
can
you
stop. I'm
sweating
giving
and all
you
that.
right. I'm giving
Give
y'all
us
some
some
drop,
paper towels, man.
You know. Yeah, but damn. What I was just gonna
Bring it
say,
back,
see,
Doc.
Nah, you and him was
I
talking.
was getting ready
I
to
was
flow on
quiet.
You talking about you said you had
I was getting ready to
to
flow on. Oh, no, I'm gonna go back to all right.
You said you took the gun out of the car.
Right. That was the
Okay.
first time, right?
Yeah,
That was
you
the
was
first
looking
time,
at
so I put it back. So this, I had to be about, because I remember they gave Chunky Black gave the Chunky Black production at the Renaissance. This had to be 1977. Cause I was a freshman in high school. I just got the king at this time, right? So
when they I went away in '76.
When they gave this Chunky Black party, right? I was in high school. I used to give out the flyers and shit. You know what I'm saying? So now I wound up getting a sheepskin. I'm fly. You can't even tell me I ain't fly. I got the sheepskin on. I got the British Walkers on.
You got the quarter fill?
I got the sheepskin. The sheepskin, nigga.
When they first came out, I got
it was $150, nigga, back in '77. A whole lot of money.
You right.
I had the British Walkers and I had the corduroys and shit, right? So me, Carl, Camron, Uncle Carl, Kevin Kitch. I think it might have been Dal Bailey or Steve Bailey. You know what I'm saying? We in the Renaissance. This is the first time I ever tried cocaine. Was with these guys, right? But before then, at the Chunky Black production in the Renaissance, this New Year's Eve, I wound up taking my uncle gun. Cause now I know where he stashed his gun. My cousin Pop Fargo. So I sneaks his gun out for New Year's Eve, right? 1977. Peanut, Tuffy, Alley Mo. You know, Chunky Black was consist of 39th and 40th.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Leroy Bush, all of them. You know, they used to get the parties in there for $1. So now I'm in there. Me, Carl, kissing us. We up on the balcony because the Renaissance had the lower and you had a balcony. And the balcony had booths and shit, you know what I'm saying? So we'd be up in there. We young. But them niggas was 2 years older than me or whatever, and they already sniffing, so that's when I first tried sniffing coke. And I didn't even know what to do. Next thing you know, I goes down to go to the bathroom and all hell break loose. Shootout. Pow, 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 pow. Right? So now I gets behind Peanut. I pulls out the 357. The niggas look at me like, yo, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But the girl Yvette wound up getting hit in her foot. What's up, Yvette, if you still around? Because she went to King with me too. You know what I'm saying? But they was looking for, the hit was for the kid named Arnie out of 144th Street. Arnie, you know what I'm saying? He had the dope out of him. It was some beef or whatever, but they shot the motherfucking Renie up. You know what I'm saying? And after that, that's when they started giving the Renies every day. That's when Flash and DJ AJ, the Casanova used to come through, you know what I'm saying? All that, you know, my man Billy Bang and all that. All them was from the Bronx. Casanovas and all that shit back then, you know what I'm saying? That's how I meet Billy Bang. God bless Billy Bang. And they just got a street for him too, man. They, you know, they got the Billy Bang way up there on 156 and Anthony.
I remember they did this summer.
Yeah. D&Y was out there, man, for him. Nah, they did it because
it's in Harlem. That's for sure.
They
did it this summer.
Salute to Billy Bang.
They asked us to do the media there.
Yeah, because I see Warren D, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And his situation was crazy, man, you know what I'm saying? His situation was in a gambling spot. You understand what I'm saying? 36th Street, man, huh?
No more.
Nah, gambling spot. They was in the gambling spot. Matter of fact, Jane Simmons, old timer named Jane Simmons, had the gambling spot at that time in 36th Street. You know what I'm saying? And from what I heard, they was in there playing early morning. Kid came in there, lost his money, left and came back and tried to rob the joint. Yeah. But Bang is around, CC, because I ain't gonna hold you. The old timers that used to be guarding all them niggas, Crip. You know what I'm saying? All the old timer Crip, God bless his dad. That's the comedian Jerry Wolfharbor. He from down 12th.
Oh, Jerry Woo?
Jerry Woo, the comedian. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but this how I go back. Yeah, Jerry Woo, I know your father, man. You know what I mean? And I go back with them like that. Sal's, Joe Grant's, Indian Hole, 16th Street.
Joe Grant,
Yeah, King had a joint in 19th Street. You know what I'm saying? I almost got killed in that joint. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of shit, man. You know. But these is all the spots. Also that I went through. And I went through, at that time, I'm fucking with Tito Johnson. You know what I'm saying? So we was all over the place, man. But like I was saying, as far as the Renaissance though, you know, those was the days, man.
The Renie Dan.
Oh man,
Renaissance used to be shit, Doc.
Oh man,
I always heard about the
Renie. Yeah, the Renie.
Always heard about
it was crazy.
I was young, so
I heard about it.
I was young, so
I heard about that.
So, but they used. Oh man,
that was it.
Talking about Flash, Grandmaster Flash.
Before then, there wasn't no Grandmaster Flash.
No, before then? Well, you old timer, bro. You old timer, bro.
Tell them what it is, man.
You old timer, man.
There's a lot of parties.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Audubon.
Yeah, they had a lot.
Audubon, yeah. I used to go to Audubon. That's when Flash and them was coming, and AJ was coming over there.
Yeah, Broadway International on 45th.
I think gambling was prevalent. What's the word?
Prevalent
in every community.
Yes, it was.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody
after our spots and all that.
Like when I grew up as a kid, I gambled, but we played crap hard.
Yeah, that's what it was back then.
If they played crap today, I would still probably be playing it because I was in love with that game.
Yeah, CeeLo came around later, but we played CeeLo in the block. We ain't
7-11.
crap on our
That's
side.
how I met Dapper Dan.
Yeah. Right. That's right. Next two don't beat the deuce.
I taught him how to fire them things.
Yeah, Dap. Salute to Dap.
I was a professional.
They said Dap was getting money too.
I was a professional.
Dap always been getting money.
Yeah, I mean, he was in the streets.
Yeah, but he was more of they got it. I think he dealt with the credit cards back then. How he was getting the links and shit?
He hustled them dice, man. Them chips.
But he,
I don't want to
but he was.
shit.
He ain't gonna do it no more.
There's some real stories here. Y'all gotta get the likes up, man. Very important. Get the likes up.
That's why
Hey, Dad, what's up, Dad?
That's why we said
salute,
we
man.
got the OGs.
We got the real Harlem stories
Real
right here,
Harlem
man.
story.
You
They
know,
love the stories, but you gotta get the likes up, man.
And see, and let me say something right quick.
Y'all
right?
gotta get the likes up, man.
We brought, Pop on, you know what I'm saying? We got Roro, you know what I'm saying? We brought them here. See, they older than me and I'm older than Doc. You understand what I'm saying? But the situation is like, what y'all see in Harlem right now, it ain't what it is. You understand what I'm saying? They coming right now giving you the old Harlem, the authentic stories that, they got to get their flowers right now. You understand what I'm saying? And I'd rather them tell it than somebody else tell it. That's why they're here.
And not only that, the thing what we spoke about earlier, the love, what it was.
The love.
It wasn't just like he said, like Vito said earlier, if it's an issue, he could be from here, he could be from there. And I may know both of them. Nah.
Yeah.
We squashing
it.
I remember back in the days, motherfucker used to owe a nigga 10, 15,000 and didn't get killed.
That's right.
Niggas used to go, niggas, we can
more than that.
But dude, if you run
more
up,
than that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you right though.
It's how you owe.
No, you on point.
It ain't what you owe. It's always how you owe.
It's how you do
exactly.
Now, if you just
dead
a dude and then be disrespectful, but dudes be like, you know what? He gonna eat that because there's so much money.
You know what
there's
the
so
saying
much
was? The saying was, if he's dead, how you gonna get something?
Yeah, exactly. Or if I heard him or whatever, how you gonna get it back?
It's better to wait because everybody get a chance to come up.
That's
true. Exactly.
When you do get a come up, you go, don't forget, do get a come up. I remember you could get, and I'm just no exaggeration, and this is a fact. I used to ride the 29 bus. Used to come out the Bronx, come across 125th Street, come down 120th. The last stop was down there by Old Broadway. Remember
Old Broadway? Yeah, about 33.
Yeah, but the 125th.
125th. Around by the precinct over there.
Right.
It's a precinct over there.
In the next block.
In the next block, yeah.
But that's the so I used to ride the bus, right? I remember I sat on the bus, and this how Harlem was. I sat on the back of the bus. I'm always sitting in the window. I'm on the back. I go by the bus. Nicky's standing on there. Nicky go, bro, what the fuck? You on the bus? I'm like, yeah, yo, get off. So I get off the bus and nigga give you money. Boom. Nah, it ain't gotta be like that. Give you money.
Yeah.
But the cheapest nigga in the world was guy fishing.
Guy was cheap?
Oh my God. No disrespect to him. That nigga was tighter than Dick's hat man. That nigga, me and this nigga had a fight over $15. I owed the nigga $15. Word, the nigga wanted to fight me over $15. You know what I'm saying? We was in the Barron.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? We wound up getting cool because when he see me in jail, I'm that nigga in that jail. He see me in jail like, I'm like, nah, I don't need nothing. I'm good here. You know what I'm saying? It's sad to say that, but
$15.
But he wanted to. He's like, yo, my money. But to me, that was a great day for me.
Right.
Because Nicky don't want him there, and he was like, yo, bro, if you owe him, you gotta pay him. Mm-hmm. And I'm not remembering that I owe him because I used to be all dust up. So I'm like, what I owe you money for? I'm thinking he said, oh, because he gave me something.
Right.
I'm like, this nigga never gave me nothing. So I'm standing outside. And I don't know, it was this brother out of Queens, my Lord bless him. His name was Mustafa, Big Mustafa from out of Jersey, out of Queens, out of Jersey.
Right.
He like, bro, you talking that gun shit, you shouldn't, don't be threatening people. You know, if you owe somebody, you gotta pay them, man. That's what this thing's about. I said, but I don't owe nothing. I said, nigga never gave, he said he never gave you no pass, he never gave me nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they like, yo, I don't know what's going on. So they all go back in the bar. I'm sitting outside, and like I was saying, my mom's is like a base. That was like safe. You know, you get on the base, you safe. My mom's like base. So, you know, like everybody knew what you gonna do. You know, that's empty. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting outside. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? So the doors, that's the only thing I took out from that nigga was $15 to go home one night. So I said, hold up, this nigga. And I'm fly as shit, but I ain't got $15.
But that's Harlem too, though.
So
we gonna look good. Sometimes you might have no money fly, but we gonna look good.
So I went back in the bar and I told this girl, veteran, I said, no, you got $15? She said, well, you in here playing. Why you just don't tell the man you gonna give him his money later or something? I said, I only owe the nigga $15. She said, what you talking about? I said, I borrowed $15 one night from him in front of the plus two. That's the only thing it could be. She said, what? So she give me, I go up to the thing, and I'm like, Nicky, all them sitting, you're in the Baron. You ever been to the Baron, the bar? This would be on 132nd, and what's it? It was on Lennox, 132nd and Lennox.
remember that one.
You go in, then you go up, it's a bar right here, then you go up some steps. They used to be sitting up there, so I go up there. I'm like, yo, here go your money. I said, I owed you $15, here go your $15. And Nicky and them was like, what? I said, $15. They was like, yo, you on this kid for $15 fucking dollars? Bro, here. I was like, yeah. Them niggas was giving me money. I was happy as a fat boy. You know what I'm saying? That was a good day for me.
And like you said, you owe this kid. These dudes much older than you.
Much older. And
a kid? Like, come on, man, stop it.
And then it was for no money.
Right.
No money. Yeah.
Right. But see, he was notoriously cheap. Everybody knew that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that don't make him a bad guy. Just who he was. You know, me and him wound up being mad cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's just who he was. You know.
God Fisher.
Yeah, he wound up being an all right guy. But you know, you couldn't own nothing. But
you couldn't own nothing.
That happened with Top, and I learned something from that. I gave Top like one time like 20-something thousand. I owed him, like hustling for him. I owed him $150, and he was like going in on me for the $150.
You too?
And I'm like,
that's how me and Top got cool. Yeah, Top, we gonna blow you up now, man. Yeah, we gonna blow you up
Top,
now.
You listening, Top?
You too?
So I said,
call in, Top. Man. Call back in, man.
So I said, yo, I just gave you so many thousands, like. And he said, yo, but listen, you know me, you owe me $150. He owed me $150. He owed me $150. You add them $150s up, those are thousands. I need all my money. And then so that made honestly, and then you made me realize that damn, it's his money.
Yeah.
You know, it's his money. But anybody at that time in the '70s, early '70s, I was down there. Anybody at that time would put you down with them. You came in 17th Street, 16th Street, you had no money, and you wanted to hustle. Somebody would say, yo, but you ain't doing nothing. Come on. And you could hustle with them. You could make some money with them. You know, it wasn't like you know, a dude didn't want to see nobody get no money. Dudes wanted to see you, you know.
Want to eat. Like Doc said earlier, it was a lot of love in Harlem, man. Dude, we looked out for each other, man. And just like you said, a dude you said 50. I know niggas are old niggas like 50, 60, whatever. But it said of how he owed you.
It ain't what you owe.
It ain't what you owe. How you owe.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And it's who. Like I said, my brother Tony owed everybody. Because whatever you gave him, he took. Yeah. It was never, I'm telling you, it was never, he didn't have a thought of paying. It never crossed his mind. You know, it never crossed his mind, but because who his mother was.
Right.
That was the base. That was the base.
And they would go, they'd be like, they'd go to my mom like, yo, Tony a fuck up, blah, blah, blah. My mother be like,
see, I ain't had that security blanket.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But a lot of times, you know, when you have that, you know, like my brother took advantage of it.
Yeah.
And I used to tell my moms, like, I met a dude one day. Dude asked me, this is real shit. He said, yo, you want to make $100? I'm like, $100? Man, I make no motherfucking $100. I ain't no fucking money. I'm like about 15.
Yeah.
I ain't making no fucking $100. So he's like, so my mom said, nigga, you better go make that $100. I said, what I got to do? He said, you got to move some barrels. I said, all right, fuck it. I'll go do it. So I put the barrels. I'm moving from one side of the basement to the other. So he says, all right, he said, go upstairs and tell him to give you a paper bag to the store. He owned the store right there on 169th and Prospect. I go upstairs, I get the pair, come back down. The nigga popped the barrel. That's when he had the chunky black like this. He popped in and pulled that shit and put it in the bag for me. He said, "That's for you." So I'm like, damn. So I went up the block. There's a bar called the Palace. You get top and tell you about this. It was a bar called the Palace Bar. A lady by the name of Mark owned it. Her husband's name was Joe. He got killed. And I think if I'm correct, he got killed across the street in the gas station. I lived on Home Street. The bar was on Home Street. So, but I lived up the block. But in any event, I go in front of that bar, and somebody came to me and said, "You got weed?" I said, "Yeah, I got some weed." He said, "Let me see." He said, "What you got?" I said, "What you?" He said, "Let me get $5." So I pick a piece and I gave it to him. He said, "Oh shit, a chunky black." I didn't know what the fuck chunky black was.
Chunky black was serious.
I'm like, yeah.
Chunky black. Doodoo black.
I started moving it. So now I'm moving. So I'm going, I think the dude's name was Gene, if I'm not mistaken. My mother's friend, I think his name was Gene. So once I started doing it, he went to my mom and said, "Oh man, you know your son, he doing good with me." My mom said, "Oh nah. Don't want you giving it to him. Give it to Tony."
There you go.
Top again.
There you go.
Speaking of the devil.
Yo, have him call the call-in number, man.
Top, you heard us talking about you, huh?
Nah, he can call the call-in number.
You can call in. Call that number back. You can call in.
You finished?
Nah, we still talking. We was just talking about you, man. You know what I mean? We was just talking about you, me and Roro, man.
All right, call me when you get through.
All right.
Honestly, I always had him as my favorite. And my uncles.
Who?
Him.
Okay.
I always had him as one of my favorite of my uncles because he always looked out for my moms.
There you go.
He always looked out for my moms. I'm talking about.
Your mother got how many brothers?
My mother got really one brother.
Right.
His name was Gay. And she had a sister. But my mother's mother adopted not Tito, Chink, Baby George and all of them.
Right.
That's how they became my uncles, like through adoption.
So that got you.
So that's how they connect. My moms grew up in that house with them. Like I got my grandmother's last name. My last name is Colombo. Everybody else is Brown.
Right.
I got not my grandmother, my great grandmother's last name. But she was into that voodoo shit mad hard. Man, I could tell you some stories about that shit for real, that shit. But anyway, one day, it's pouring down rain. Never forget it. It had to be early 1976. And the reason why I said it was Chink got killed August 10th, 1975. My mother's brother got killed August 10th, 1975. So I remember I went to his house and his wife, which is Top's sister, Elaine, said, "Bro, you can fit this. Take this leather jacket." She gave me this leather jacket. It was a long leather jacket. So I got weed. I'm selling weed outside the bar. So I go home. I used to take out my little weed. I make my little money. I go home. I get more weed and I come back. So I'm standing out there. Nobody's buying no weed. So now it's pouring down fucking raining. I'm talking about it's like blizzard and rain. So I go in the bar, and Margaret says, "No, can't come in here." I'm like, "I can't come in here." She's like, "No." I said, "Why not?" She said, "You too young." I said, "You got other young niggas in here." She said, "You can't come in here." So I'm like, "Oh shit." So I'm standing outside. I ain't saying no, I'm just standing outside. I'm standing outside and I'm getting tore up in that rain. I'm standing outside. So Top pulls up. When he pulls up, he's like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" So he gets out the car. He said, "Why the fuck you ain't in the bar?" I said, she won't let me in the bar. She told me I couldn't go in there. This nigga went in that bar and tore that fucking bar up. Real shit. He threw everything all around, bust up all the shit. You know what I'm saying? He said, "My nephew standing out here, you got all these other motherfuckers in here, and he can't come in here. You can't have a bar." And he started fucking her shit up. And she was just sitting there crying. So I remember these things about him, like the way he would look out for me. Like even when I caught my first case, he told me something. He said, "Bro, listen, don't run from these motherfuckers." He said, "Go face it." He said, "I'm in good shape. They give you a bill, I got you. But you can't, because you run, when they catch you, you might have 3 or 4 more things."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And truth be the told, when I got knocked, I had like 3 joints. I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Extra charges.
I had 3 extra all over. So, and like sometimes we don't take learning experiences well. Like when somebody gives us information, we tend to push it aside. You understand what I'm saying? But you gotta learn. My movies always say 2 things. You take things from which they come. I don't know if you get that. So in other words, whoever's giving you, look at who's giving you the information, whether it's worthy or not. You understand? And the second thing, never be mad for a motherfucker showing you who he is. Never. Because you just hit you. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody beat you with this style shit to you, why you mad? Now you know you can't mess with this cat.
Correct.
That's all.
100%. Hey, look, so we gon'
get the likes up, Tom.
So no, you go ahead, tell him.
No, I'm saying get the likes up, man.
Get them lights up, y'all.
Man.
Come on, man. Get y'all lights up, man. Let's go, man. Let's turn this shit up.
This thing is packed right now.
Yeah.
Let's turn this shit up, man.
They love the stories, and
y'all know I could give some stories now.
But before I pass the veto, this was something that is very important. What you guys were just saying, how regardless it was $15, the difference between now and back then, when you old, they was like, regardless of what, that's that man money, pay him. Now when people owe people tell people, fuck that nigga. People encourage you not to pay him. Oh, he acting like that, fuck him. Back then, regardless of what, get that man back his money.
It's the hustler's etiquette, man.
So go ahead, Vito.
And to add on to that, you supposed to pay him, but also at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like Roro said earlier, if I kill a dude, if I hurt the dude, how am I get my bread?
No, but I'm just saying,
Yeah, but I'm just saying in general though.
You owe a nigga money, pay him.
You want him to get some money. I want my money. So if I do something to him, I'm not gonna get my money. You understand? So the whole thing is another thing. Pop said it ain't what they owe, it's how they owe. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people be on and sometimes they slip. You know what I'm saying? Let them get back on and let them get that back some type of way.
He said something very important, and this is another reason why I think it's very important why we up here. He says something, and this is my way of model where I don't hate on nobody, and I'm pretty sure none of these guys hate on people. You already said, everybody gonna get their chance. You down today, you gonna get your chance, so no need to hate on the nigga.
It's what you do with it.
You're gonna get your chance.
What you do with it.
Your chance gonna come. So that's why I don't hate on nobody.
Hating energy, it's bad energy. You ain't gonna never get out of it.
You ain't gonna never get out of it.
If you hate on somebody, this is why you don't do well. You waste too much time hating on them.
Exactly.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you got them private behind your back hating ass niggas. You know what I mean? That's them niggas that be in your face. You think they cool. And you know, until that time come, you never know. You know what I'm saying? But they be praying on your downfall the whole time.
The whole time, right?
You know what I'm saying? You guys, but I guess that's life with people. You know what I'm saying? Some people feel they can't do what you do, so they gotta hate on you for it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But
they might feel they tougher than you.
But this been going on since
But
biblical
you get better
days,
love from motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So they hate. You know what I'm saying? So with me, I just let that shit fall off my shoulder, man. You know what I mean? Because I always had love for motherfuckers. That's why I ain't got no money now. Because I always gave mine away. And anybody that know me know that shit. Anybody that know me know.
I ain't gonna lie.
From a youngster, man. Motherfuckers from around my way, 39, 40, any in the facility. All my niggas that's watching, y'all know.
I ain't gonna lie. Ghost
a nigga went to jail and come home, and if I'm all right, they got something.
But even with bottles and shit, when Ghost see you in the club, Ghost ain't type nigga that's gonna hold bottle. He throw that bottles. He keep bottles. But it's crazy how, like you said, y'all. I thought y'all probably knew each other way back then, but y'all like this. They be together every day, support each other, genuine love. That's his man.
This my brother from another mother, man.
They hang out,
you know what I'm saying?
Same way with bottles. You know one thing, they got the bottles and shit.
Every day. But this is my man. I mean, listen, this is my man.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, where you at? What's going on? I call you, I check you good.
Yeah, that's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's my bro,
I always try to tell people, man, listen, man, you walk right, you get right.
Yeah.
Just walk right. You know what I'm saying? Don't try, I ain't got time to be mad at nobody. I don't have the energy for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit and act like I always was this type of guy because I wasn't. That's who I became.
That's right. We all became to something.
I don't want no smoke with nobody. I ain't gonna bad talk nobody. If I ain't got nothing good to say about you, you will not hear me mentioning your damn name. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not doing that. Because if I do that, then that's gonna lead you to say
that
something
he
about
say,
me.
she say.
I'm not with that. I don't talk bad about nobody. You understand what I'm saying? I don't
respect.
respect shit. You know, I tell dudes, listen, a nigga come to me, I tell a nigga in a minute, man, yo, stay out there. What you got to do with that? Stay out of that. Because your name getting that, you ain't built for that type of shit that might be coming your way. So if you ain't in it, then you ain't got to worry about nothing.
Hey, look, so before y'all go, right? I want you to leave the audience, right? Because you got a lot of people on.
Let's give them a few more because it's a lot of people.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm not saying close it right now. I'm just saying give them something because you know we like to close our show.
Yeah.
All of us done been through something, right?
Yeah.
But I want these brothers right here to give the viewers something that they can hold on to. You know what I'm saying? From all the stuff you experience, such as, you know, the love, the stuff we're talking about. How you can encourage somebody. Like you say you got these haters out here, tell them how they can, get their mind and divert them haters up off them.
People got to find something to do, man. You got to find something to do in a positive way, man. Stop worrying about the next man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Get out there and get your own. You know what I mean? Me, I done had money, lost money, had money, lost money, but I always been the same whether I got it or not. Mm-hmm. My principles ain't never changed. A motherfucker with money can't talk to me disrespectful because I don't care about your money, man. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm listen, I know Mace, I know Cam, I know Luca Brasi, I know Jim, I know all these guys, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's about principles and respect, man. Mm-hmm. A motherfucker that ain't had no money before and was humble and all that shit, then all of a sudden they get money and want to be the loudest nigga in the motherfucking room because they got money. Nah, that's not how it go. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You don't pull strings like that. You know, you get money, you be humble. Stay out the fucking way, man. You know what I mean?
I say this, right? Like, you could see who a dude is. Like this, you saw my party yesterday. That should tell you who I am.
The party was a zoo. He had a party last night, y'all.
That should tell you.
Bottles everywhere.
That should tell you who I am.
Bottles everywhere.
I'm just a humble guy. You know, if I got something, you can have it. You gotta steal it from you. You ain't gotta have it. None of this shit mean nothing to me.
You ain't gotta steal it, but you can't take it.
All I want to do is live my life and just be happy. And chase them young girls.
Yo, but he said chase them young girls. But see, the thing is, like I said, these older guys, they still out in the club, still looking good for their age. Cause that's why I tell people like, my mom, she was getting like, you getting too old to be in the club. I'm like, it keeps you young though. Yeah, like when you sit in the house and do nothing, look how y'all still young, y'all still fly.
I'm good with it, man.
66, right?
67.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
So when I tell people that, they be like, what the fuck you 67? I'm 67 years old. I was born in 1958. I'm 67 years old. And I don't say I'm 38. I don't say nothing. I'm happy to be 67.
Goddamn right.
We made it. We made it.
Goddamn right.
Did you think you was going to be 67?
Goddamn right.
You could have never told me I'd have been 27.
Come on, right. Exactly.
So, that's the blessing.
But the thing is, I've learned to respect people. I learned to respect people's space. You know, I learned to respect people's opinion. Because that's your opinion. That's not a fact. It's your opinion. You are entitled to that. You know, so I can't be mad about what you think. That makes no sense. You know, this is what we get caught up in. Somebody say something and you mad about what somebody said. That ain't that's not a reflection of you. That's their opinion of you. That's how they see you. And we all are entitled to our perspective of a person. When I first met him, he wanted to fight me.
I heard about it.
No, that was at
and PJ's.
That was at Bunny Joint. That was at Bunny Joint. We was downtown at Bunny Gator Joyful Walk.
Right.
Bunny Gator Joyful Walk.
Right.
I think I had the cast. I had the cast on my leg at the time or
right.
some shit. Yeah. And y'all ain't know each other.
Nah, they ain't know each
but what
other.
it was,
he called me.
See, Doc thought it was.
Let me
Now
give it
you
up.
thought it was a fake
Let me
story.
give it up.
Nah, you called me. You asked me, said, "Do you know?" I said,
I
said,
Nah, let
my
me give
mom
it up.
and his mom was good friends, and
Linda's like my sister.
You called me late at night, and you was like, "Yo, you know this dude named Roro? They say he just came home." You called me. I just telling your story. You told me. I said, "Yes, my mom's friend."
We got that same, but no, that same night though. Let me go back to the story. I'm glad you brought that up. You see how right away they didn't let it go no further because I didn't know him, he didn't know me, right? And then Linda came to me, V, what you doing? I'm like, what's up? That's my brother. I'm gonna tell you right now. When she said that, that's it.
Yeah,
I respect Linda. I know her very good. And then Pop came over, right? And he did a talk.
Wasn't it over, Pop?
It was over me.
Yeah,
what happened was Bunny and Walt. Salute to Bunny and Walt.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had gotten into it with Walt.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but I think Butch was there too, right? Cause
I don't know. He probably was there.
Butch was there.
Yeah.
But I had they had gave something for somebody downtown. And me and Walt had a couple of words back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And I think you went to come to see about me.
Right.
But Roro coming to see about me at the same time,
Right.
but y'all don't know each other.
Right.
And y'all thinking...
And he told me, he said, that's
And
my
y'all
man.
thinking,
I'm like, yo,
yeah.
well, that's my man.
we fighting over him.
Yeah, you know
it
what I'm
was
saying?
crazy. And then my
That's
sister
love.
came, my sister was like, yo, tell him, he said, yo, did we just shook hands? I said, yo, man, I ain't.
And that was it after
That
that.
was it. We shook hands.
And
We was
every
cool
time we
ever
seen
since.
after
that
that,
was
crazy.
it was
We cool.
all love. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
I remember you called me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how. But that's
Cause
love
you've been
there.
going a long time,
Yeah,
so I ain't know.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been going a little bit too.
Yeah.
So when we came like that, was over. I forgot it was
It
over.
was,
you,
it was
man.
over here.
Yeah, exactly. You know?
Oh, cause
Yeah.
you and Walt got into it.
Yeah, me and Walt had
Walt, good dude.
back then, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Walt my
Walt.
man.
Walt was a good
Walt
dude,
my
but
man.
you know,
Walt my
I know
man.
Pop longer. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah, Walt my man. Me and Walt got cool.
And Bunny, and honestly,
yeah, that's family.
Bunny one of the best people.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is, man.
I mean, that's real shit.
Shout out to Harlem Honors.
Yeah, she's one of the best people I ever met.
Shout out to
in my life.
Harlem Honors.
Always
Look
been
at
like
they
that.
look at they crew back in the days.
And hold,
I'm gonna give
Jeff.
the females. Hold up, I'm gonna give the females a shout out.
They
That's
need
our
the
brother,
shout
man.
outs.
You had-
Females
you had
That's
need
our
Bunny.
brother, man.
You had Linda, you had Buck, you had TC, you had
Cookie.
Terry Spry. God bless Terry Spry.
Cookie used to be with them,
Huh?
right? Cookie, right?
Was Cookie with
Dark skin Cookie, yeah. She used to hang with them.
She did a bit. She did a bit.
She did it big, yeah.
Yeah,
She did it big.
and I think you had Dee Dee.
Oh, that's what she.
And I think you had Dee Dee.
Yeah, she
You know what I'm
from
saying?
33.
If I'm wrong, sisters, I'm sorry, but I think that was most of y'all crew. You know what I'm saying? Back then. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Oh, what?
that was the crew back then. And TC, me and her brother Chuck. God bless Chuck. That was my man. You know what I'm saying? That was AZ, man. AZ liked the Chuck. You know what I'm saying?
That was my
Oh yeah, Gangsta Lou. I'm gonna give a shout out to my nigga Gangsta Lou.
Oh,
Salute to
Lou,
Gangsta Lou.
Lou,
You know what I mean?
Lou been
Salute.
on the show early.
I ain't seen
Yeah, I wanna.
Hey, you want to hear something funny? So this when Alpo came home, right? So we had Miss T and we had Gangsta Lou on the show, right? So as Alpo calling,
Yeah. Oh, that's my girl. She cool.
Alpo called into the show, right? So he said, "This is Poe." Me and Doc like,
So
who?
Gangsta Lou just got off the show. He
Just
was
got
first.
the show. He looking for Lou, but because he wanted to catch Lou on
He
the
missed
show,
it, and
he missed
Miss
it. Miss
T came after- right after
That's when
him.
Alpo first came in. He called the show, but that made our show go
It blew
viral
up, yeah.
from that
Oh,
shit.
yeah?
Yeah,
Word.
but because he wanted to get at Lou, because Lou said, you know that AZ. He to have Alpo, pull up on the bike, and he should be waiting,
hours.
sleeping on the bike until he came out to give him some whatever and all that shit.
Yeah.
And the shit went crazy, and Poe ain't like it.
Yeah, he ain't
But
like
that's
that
what-
shit.
That was a
'Cause
crazy.
he
That was a
called-
crazy day.
He called the show, yeah. Because a lot of people
so
ain't
you
even
bring up
show
Lou,
this
that's
song.
why I remember that.
And it's so crazy, right? Because I'm entwined with all them niggas. You know what I mean? Coming up, I knew. You know, Rich was my man when he came to King. Him and Dal Barnes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all went to King together. You know what I'm saying? Even Teddy Riley went to King. You know what I'm saying? But
Dal Barnes has
Rich.
one named Mike Barnes.
I don't know if he got a brother, but Dal Barnes the one. He in a wheelchair now. But salute to you, Dal. You know what I'm saying? But Rich and Dal used to come around my block, 39th Street. Back then we had the mopeds. Remember we had the mopeds, the Yamahas and shit.
Yeah, Yamaha Jones, yeah.
So me,
Honda
Jimmy,
Elites and all that.
150,
me,
250,
Jimmy,
350.
yeah. Me, Jimmy, my man Kurt at the time. Him and Peanut had the Honda 100s. So me and Rich used to buy each other British Walkers and shit. You know what I'm saying? So now Londa, shout out to Londa. You know what I'm saying? I introduced Rich to Londa.
Tell Londa from 40.
Yeah, I'm the one introduced Rich to Londa.
Oh, wow.
You
I
understand
remember
what I'm
that's his
saying?
girl.
I'm the one introduced Rich. Because if y'all remember, Rich and them used to come around to see me. Rich and Dal, you know what I'm saying? So, see, I met Rich through Ellison. Like I was saying earlier, I met,
Ellison, I remember Ellison.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ellison,
My man.
that's my bro. I love you, L.
Yeah, L, yeah.
Fina, let me snatch up L, man. Let him come out with me, man.
That was my man.
You know? Yeah, but that was my heart, man. That was my OG, and we the same age, but I ain't proud enough to say a nigga is my OG.
Yeah,
he was my OG, man. See, nowadays you can't call the youngsters little homies no more. You my little homie. They get offended by it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's to get offended by somebody that's qualified to call you their little homie, man? I don't care if you're a gangster or not, man. It's always somebody that somebody had looked up to.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? And if y'all feel
Or admired in some type of way.
and
Nothing wrong with that.
if y'all feel coming up
in the right way.
and if y'all feel coming up that y'all don't have I even heard Mason them say that, man. We ain't had no big homies. You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's keep it a buck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whether y'all want to acknowledge, you know what I'm saying? And then I heard Cam say that they ran Big Lee out the park. I mean, I wasn't there for it, but just knowing.
What's that saying? He said he was a what? He's a what? The new king of Harlem?
Yeah. I know for a fact that ain't
What he said?
Oh, he said.
Hit his pop.
Yeah, he said that.
Tell him what he said.
Cam had said in the thing, and this is why I said you can't separate. Like you hear these stories, all these legendary people they talked
listen
about.
to this right here. What he gonna say?
So he was like, I think I should be the king of Harlem. So the dude was like,
Who said this?
Cam. He said, why? He said, I had the longest run of getting money. I had a 25 years run of getting money. I'm like, you have to separate the two. You can't count if you legit compared to street guys who getting money, because every day you got stick up kids, dudes looking to murder you, and then you got jail. So if you getting legit money from the time you start rapping to now, it don't count. No, it don't count.
Listen.
You can't count that as a longest run. Say king of Harlem.
Let's get their opinion on it.
I think this is where we get mixed up at, right? And I hear people say this all the time. Cam wasn't no hustler, right?
No.
Okay, so he's a legit guy.
Right.
Yeah.
So he could snitch. He ain't no snitch if he tell.
Right.
Because he's a legit guy.
Right.
Snitch only come from a guy who's involved in criminal activity.
Correct.
And a lot of times people say a guy's a snitch because this and that. No, he's not.
Nah.
If you're not involved in criminal activity, you're not a snitch.
Correct.
It's that simple.
That's
so
right.
you're a civilian. Right. You're a civilian. So my thing is he probably is the king of legitimate Harlem.
Legitimate.
No, but he compared because see, there's nothing wrong if he sit there and say this Harlem. He did it, but when he said AZ and he talked about I had longer run than Nicky Bonds, I had longer run than AZ. Now you mixing the two.
But he never made the money Nicky Bonds made.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
But he's saying long. No, but he
run.
not saying he made more money. He's saying because he got a 25-year run.
How long you think Nicky Bonds?
No, I'm not.
Got out of jail in the '60s and he lasted all the way into the goddamn '70s before he went
No,
back
I'm
to
not
jail.
saying that, but I feel he can't put himself in that category because this was all the legendary name y'all just talking about. When you in the streets, but this ain't when you're in the streets. Just think about we all been in the streets. We all know you walk around with this and that. Back in the days, it was the stick-up kids different from now. Back then, that was dudes' thing. They was getting these drug dealers. They preaching niggas was grabbing niggas. So you had to fight off stick-up kids, police, jealousy. Like he said, the nigga. He said Sean Mo, but this wasn't right. You had dudes like that. You had the dudes who was setting niggas up, blah, blah, blah. It was a lot of dude in the streets had to deal with. You had to deal with a lot. You always had to watch over. So if you got a 25-year run, 30-year, that meant something. Compared to if you legit, it's easy to be 25.
That nigga say with a police escort, correct. Yeah, that shit
so
don't count. Bodyguards and all that shit.
I think he misconstrued that, and I think it was wrong when he sat there and compared Nicky Bonds saying he should be King Harlem. If you have to get yourself in another category. Now, if you sit there and say out of the rappers, and you say you might have to. I agree, you might be the best career out of all the rappers out of Harlem, but you can't say streets compared to what dudes go through the everyday life in streets.
He's just confused, man.
So,
pretty much.
So that's what I think
he
is
confused,
mixed.
man.
And the same thing when he said about the big homies. Like, it's nothing wrong. Like he said, him and dude same age. You could be a year older than dude and be a dude if he more advanced than you. If he more advanced than you, he could be like a big homie to you. Or let's say if you might could be a little older, but let's say he been in the streets all these years. He been in jail. And he may have a little more season in the streets. Mm-hmm. He been doing the juvenile.
I'm going to follow his
He could be. He could be a big homie. Exactly.
Because I know he knows.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
The big homie thing don't. Yeah.
I'm working at a penitentiary, and like what I know is jail, and so I got to follow somebody who knows what's going on out here. So he'll possibly be my big homie in that.
Thank you. So this is why this is important, because even online. I'm not even talking about Camron. I'm just saying people, period, online, they get the big homie. Like Ghost said, it's nothing wrong with it. They get it mixed up. There's nothing wrong with when you older dudes school y'all and shit. Like I said, we was infatuated with stories. We see Ghost in them. Ghost is pretty boy, stay fly, getting money. We like, we saw this shit coming out. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was our turn. We want to do that. Like, growing up, our first thing always, Harlem, well, I speak for myself, always money first. Nobody want the like you said, fuck the killing shit. That shit comes with the territory, but it's about the money. Right. Like we see that flying with the hoes. Yeah. Niggas love the bitches. all these bad joints, pretty girls out there. When you walk around, your pockets look crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And that's what when we stepped out, like Vito said, you come outside and you see it. You couldn't get around it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You play ball, you want to do this, then you
see, that's what we're all, that's how we grew up.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
it's
That's how we grew up.
Yeah, but it's a lot of misconception, you know what I'm saying, going on with the kids now, man, coming up, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to fit in now, you know what I'm saying? So they got more peer pressure. They got more peer pressure than we had back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The social media and all that.
The social media, everybody want to be famous.
Because you couldn't see everything when we was younger.
We didn't even take pictures back then.
Exactly, 100%.
We
didn't want to be in nobody's picture. Hell no.
Listen,
pull the camera like, yo, my man.
Let me give a for
that
instance,
camera down, homie.
Especially with me, right? When Big L and y'all did the video on the spot, I knew they was gonna shoot the video, but I ain't even come out for it.
You ain't want to be in.
I ain't want to be in the picture.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like that back in the day.
You
Nobody want to be in no videos.
Nah.
No videos.
I didn't want to be in the picture, man. You know what I'm saying? Even that picture with all of y'all at the game, everybody having the blue. In I was right there for that. I got out of that picture because I think Bridget took that picture.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of people in that picture.
I think Bridget
that
took that picture.
That was the
we
night.
We had that game.
Yeah,
we all
had the game.
got
We
the
played
shirts and
played
shit.
against the best out.
Best out,
yeah.
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
But like you said,
I didn't even get in that
back
picture.
then, OG, they ain't want to do no pictures.
Nah.
They ain't do no pictures.
So the couple of pictures I do have of Young, like the wedding. My man Jimmy wedding, we 16, me, LA, Sean, you know what I'm saying? We fly. Fly motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't tell us nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? And probably pictures that your family would take.
Correct. We'd do those.
You understand what I'm
but
saying?
But with the other ones, we wasn't doing. Nah.
It was very rare.
Very rare.
You know what I'm saying?
Put that camera down, man.
I've been around Rich, man. Me and Rich used to buy each other British Walkers and shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, me, Rich, Ice, you got it like this here. We all was from different areas. You know what I'm saying? I'm from 39th. My man Jimmy was from 19th Street. Rich and them was from off the hill. You know what I'm saying? I went to King, they went to Hughes and Franklin. No, they went to Hughes. I meets them. I would say around 15 years old because I went to King. And King was like a fashion show back then. These dudes, Jimmy and them, I thought they went to King because they've been around it. They used to be around it so much.
That's how it was back
Jamie O,
then.
God bless it.
You got some niggas coming to hang out.
You know what I'm saying? We Jamie O, Busta and all them, Ali Mo, you know what I'm saying?
That was my
Jamie O was my man.
Jamie O, Jamie O,
And God bless Ali Mo for you.
Ali Mo, yeah.
Jamie O. He's with Jamie O.
You know what's so
19.
crazy?
Yeah.
When Jamie O got killed, he got killed November 1st, 1994. He was talking to me on the phone. That's a fact.
That was you, cause
that was my
He was talking to me on the phone.
I know Ali Mo.
I remember they was together.
Yeah, they was on 23rd, 21st or something like that.
I had called him, and I called him. I'm talking to him. My ex-wife, who's my ex-wife now, she was going to meet him, but to give me some money. But he already had gave somebody else some weed and some coke and stuff for me. I was on Rikers Island. I came back down to court. I came back down to court, and as I'm talking to him on the phone, he tells me to hold on. So the phone, I guess, was hanging. He comes back and he says, somebody else picks up the phone and go, yo, who's this? I said, I'm talking to Jamie O. Jamie O comes to the phone, and he's like, yo, bro, I took care of that. I did that. I said, yo, on the law. I said, yo. He said, yo, I'm glad you called. I took care of that for you. I said, no. I said, I've been talking to you for like 30, 40 minutes. You talking about I'm glad I called. I said, yo, you got something going on? He said, yeah. He said, yeah, I got something going on. I said, you got a vest? He said, man, niggas ain't wearing vests. They giving out headshots. That was his last words to me. I never heard nothing. Then when my kid's mother, I didn't hear shots. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hear none of that. When my kid's mother got down there and I'm calling her when she not in, because I didn't have no cell phone. So, you know, wasn't no cell phones out there. I didn't have none.
Not back then.
So, so when I called the block, nobody's answering the phone. So I'm like, fuck, man. So I ain't thinking nothing about it. So when I called her to see if she met Jamie, because to know she's supposed to meet him, she says, yo, I went down there, but some people got killed out there. I said, what you mean somebody got killed? I said, I was just talking to him. He said, well, somebody killed, they had them all white. Jamie was wearing all white. I said, yeah, all white, and that's when I found out. The only point I'm making, right, is that life is just so goddamn short.
Mm.
Jimmy, like you say what you want about him, you got dudes to talk bad about him, whatever the case may be. He was a good guy to me.
Mm-hmm.
That was my man. Salute the Buster, man. Salute Buster, man. How you feeling, my dude? I want to give a lot of people a little shout out, man. You know what I mean? To some people.
You got a couple of
people, man.
I don't know if he giving the whole thing. I know he said he giving you a cup.
I'm good.
You don't want to?
Man, that shit good. You know how many bottles we drunk yesterday, man?
This shit
you don't want? No, he's giving you a cup.
This shit
he was giving you some.
Nah.
He leveled me up from last night. I was still drunk.
Your dad, they had joints, man.
Yeah.
No, I know they had joints, but
and that's all I drink, man. I've been drinking champagne since I was 13 years old.
Ghost don't
man.
do no mixed drinks.
Since
all
I was 13 years old.
All champagne.
You know what I'm saying?
I just started drinking this other shit because
I was 13.
Champagne started giving me headaches.
Yeah, in the
They
morning,
give him
right?
headaches. He don't fuck with it either. It gives him headaches too.
Nah, it was back in the days, we could drink it all the time.
We used to
But
mix
now,
it with the Grand Marnier and all
I
that
told we
shit
should
back
put the
then.
Henny in there
That's
too.
right.
I told him.
That's
But
right.
you like,
You
he
always-
seen we had some champagne last week, and I pulled a little Henny. He
Yeah.
like, what you doing? I said, nigga, we used to do this, man.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
told
That's
me.
how
That shit gave me a fucking headache.
Yeah, but see, when I put the what's the name in there, it don't give you a headache when you put something on it.
For me, I mean, my head was banging all day.
That's
Y'all had some joints,
that's
too.
y'all New Jacks, man, drinking that shit,
Jacks.
man.
I'm
New
drinking
Jacks,
that shit for
man. Well, you getting headaches, I'm not.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I used to drink it. What was
You
it?
getting headaches, I'm not.
It was Mo and Pipe or something like that.
Pipers, yeah, Pipers. And Tangers.
Yeah, Pipers,
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 Yeah,
yeah.
that was
Tangers and all that.
Yeah. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? But, yeah, man. These stories could go on, man. I ain't gonna give y'all too much.
Nah,
But I'm gonna save
yeah.
something for
Look,
another
yeah, because
time.
we've been,
man.
we've been
You know what I'm
been
saying?
running
Yeah,
for a while.
Sunday, I
So
need to-
before we close out, right? Something that you said stuck with me. You got a master's degree,
Yeah, I got a master's degree.
right? So that inspired you to, like, to when you see younger people or even people on our peers, when you see them, like, you talk to them, like, to try to, like, just get their mind right, because out of just, like you say, you're tired. We just want to chill and have a good time of life. Do you do that? You find yourself doing a lot with people like?
I always try to talk to them.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wherever I see them at.
Right.
If I stop them, I always try to tell them.
I told you I was doing an interview.
I always try to tell them that, listen, man, it's important that it's really important that you get some form of education.
Come on,
You
that's
ain't got
what
to
I'm
get a master's degree. But just finish school.
Yeah.
Just finish school, because I'm saying this. It gives you options. Don't take away your options. That's all I'm saying. Don't kill your options.
Right.
Because if you ain't got no GED, right, or no high school diploma, you ain't even on first base.
Right.
You got to go. You got to do a whole lot to even get to that point. You understand? And then school does not get easier. I'm not gonna act like schools get harder. As you get older, man, like, who want to sit in a classroom at 19, everybody to 15? It's hard for you.
Niggas say what, 19?
That looks crazy.
Right? You be looking like they be like, this old dumbass. So what I'm saying is, it's important that while you in there, that you get rid of it. I know people, right? No bullshit, that went to the 12th grade and dropped out. Why the fuck would you do that?
That don't make no sense.
Makes
You
no
might have
sense.
dropped out of 10th grade.
Yeah.
Well, so go ahead and just finish the shit.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and finish it, so at least you could say, I got that.
With all the shit I had going on, I definitely went to school, man. I got my motherfucking high school diploma.
Yeah.
And I got a year and a half of college.
But see, that's
good
important.
Same here. That's what I got, a year and a half.
But
You know what I mean?
I left
went to
college.
I went
but
to
got
Martin
like a
Luther
year
King
and a half.
High School, and then I went to LaGuardia Community College.
Yeah.
See,
You know what I'm saying? But I was just so knee deep into the streets, I couldn't continue.
and I get that, but you did more than most people willing to do. The thing is this. The thing is this. You gotta listen, man, because you gave yourself a base. You gave yourself a high school diploma, give you a foundation. You cannot build nothing without a foundation. Because that's always going to come up. You know how many people I know, I tell them, I say, yo, man, I can get your job. Where I work right now, they hire you, all you need is a GED, a high school diploma, and driver's license. Dude's like, damn, I ain't got that diploma.
That's crazy.
So I'm saying to you, and then some of the dudes then did 15, 20 years in prison. I'm like, so come on, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
You got that in there. You got that all day. You got that in there, man.
Yo, listen,
Yeah, you got that in
My
there.
thing is I mean,
Especially
it's
in
not
the
so much-
feds.
It's not so much that it's easy.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you got you got a lot of people like that's incarcerated, right? You got a lot of prisoners that's like pulling prisoners away from school. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do, man, boy, that shit's bullshit. But you gotta think for yourself. You gotta say, hold up, man, I gotta make. My thing is this: do you want to get out? So what you want to do? You want to get out the same way you came in? How does that help you? Because what else can you do? You know, so you gotta try to make a room for you. Gotta make an avenue for yourself. You know, I talk to young people all the time. Just go to school. You don't have to be the brightest motherfucker in the class. Just get it. So if you want to later on, you can go back to school or something. I think I want to go to college. You could always do that.
You can always do that, yeah.
But you can't if you don't have high school.
You have to start.
You got to start. And then, now they got other shit that people can go to school. Where I used to work for this thing called Council for Unity. You could look them up. You know, a dude named Bob, the center white dude. And I shout out Bob. Bob was an all right guy. I met him when I was doing youth awareness, which y'all might consider like Scared Straight.
Yeah.
But we didn't do we didn't do Scared Straight. We ain't try to scare you. All we did was go in and tell the truth, man. Yeah. This what happens if you don't do this.
Right.
And listen, we ain't trying to take your sneaker and all that bullshit. We telling you that if you don't do this, this is your outcome. This is what it's gonna lead you.
Yeah, y'all wasn't doing Scared Straight with them niggas?
No, positive.
You ain't trying to scare straight them?
No, I mean, because it don't work. I done met some motherfucking kids coming at motherfucker and they be trying to scare them before I even got in the program. No motherfuckers ready to fight these motherfuckers. So I mean,
they said it. They said that's how they stopped it.
Yeah, because I was in Clinton. When I was in Clinton, they brought the Scared Straight program. When I was in Clinton, they brought a Scared Straight program through there. And dudes in there got offended behind some of that shit. You know, niggas was right up there. We was working. So because dudes just, that's why they took it out. You're right. Because motherfucker, they started. It was alright at the beginning, but then they got a little too carried away.
So that's what we changed the name. The guys with me, my man Bilal, shout out Bilal.
I know Bilal.
Salute Bilal.
Big Bilal, yeah. So you know, we changed it to youth awareness. Because we ain't scared no goddamn body. These kids ain't scared. Yeah. So we sit there, we started talking to them, and the craziest thing that ever happened to me, I met this kid, I don't know if he was Dominican or Spanish. Yeah. And this is a fact, I met him. He was young. He's like about 15, 16. I think he's in like the 12th grade. So he was talking about, so, you know, you get to tell your story, then you sit with them one-on-one, or you get a group, depending on how many came. And you get a group and you talk to them. So I'm talking to the dude, and the dude's like, yo, man, yeah, I'm hustling. He said, but I got a sister. My mom's dying, my father dying. They don't even know that in my school. He said, I'm taking care of my little sister. So I'm like, damn. You know, he says, I got to hustle. But I'm saying, bro, if you get knocked,
we're going to take care of the sister.
Correct.
So he's like, yeah, man, but what am I going to do? Let my sister starve, let her starve. We ain't going in no shelter. And like you know, nobody want to go in there.
Get caught up with that BCW.
Yeah, that shit. Nobody want to go in because they abusing kids, doing all types of shit. So I'm like, damn. So I'm sitting there, I'm saying, what the fuck? So I tell the counselor, I said, yo, people, I said, if this dude got a problem and he's having this situation, y'all bring him, what y'all just bring him here and y'all ain't got no help for him?
Yeah.
So that, no, we can help him. I said, listen, this guy, I'm telling you what this guy's saying. So y'all got to get him housed and y'all got to make sure he's well. He don't want to be in no shelter. He don't want to be there for his sister in that, what's that little group home shit they put kids in to separate families. Yeah. So he was like, they was like, yo, we going to help him. We going to help him. So they helped him. They write you letters back. He wrote me a letter back. Real shit. I'm on Fordham Road. I just get out. I'm on Fordham Road. I'm walking on Fordham Road one day. I bought a 1998 Ford Taurus. Right. This is 2007. So I'm walking to my little old shit. I got me a pair of Timberlands or something in my bag. A police car goes by. So when a police car goes by, the nigga stop. And so I'm like, oh man, here they go. But I ain't did nothing, but I don't really want no police trouble. That's the last fucking thing I want. So, I'm walking, keep walking to my car, so the dude backs up. And I thought the dude said, yo. So I just keep walking. I ain't no fucking yo. So when the dude got up, he said, Ro. So I turned around, I said, yeah, you talking to me? He said, you Ro? He said, yeah. I said, yeah. He said, you don't remember me? I was like, nah. He said, I came in Youth Awareness program. And I had my little sister, blah, blah, blah. And he started crying. I'm looking at this nigga. I'm like, what's he said, yo, you saved my fucking life, bro. And the nigga started hugging me, gave me his police card. He said, you ever need anything.
He wanted to be in the police?
He wanted to be in the fucking police.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Wow. I was like, God damn. And it was like, I ain't gonna lie. I felt like, I'm like, oh shit, I felt like, yo, damn, I did something.
Saved a life.
I went to Wagner High School when I got out. because I have met a lot of kids that was coming in from White High School, just talking to them. So they said, if you get out, come to. I said, if I get out, I'm gonna come to your graduation. So when I get out, I went to the graduation. So I can't find. Wagner. It's in Staten Island. I'm on shit in Staten Island. I found the school, but I couldn't find nobody I knew. I couldn't find none of the kids. Yeah. So I'm standing on the bleachers. I'm just looking around. I got on a short sleeve shirt, some pants, some little shoes, and I got my little bag. I still got the bag to this day, a little bag my niece had bought me when I came home. And I look, and I'm looking around, and then I see all these kids start running across the field. And I'm like, what the fuck are they running for? It ain't dawned on me that they saw me. And they started climbing out. They climbing up the bleachers. Yo, I started crying because I'm saying in my mind, damn, man, all these kids, they was hugging me. They were like, and like their parents came to me, was like, yo, thank you so much. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, that feeling is different.
Yeah, man.
When you
See
help
what I'm
somebody,
saying?
that's a different feeling.
Yeah.
That's why I always encourage people, you see somebody help them. It takes nothing. If you don't get nothing for it, so what?
That's right.
It's the glorification that, yo, man, sometimes ain't no glory in helping a person.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out, man, to the block 139 40th, man. You know what I'm saying? Represent. I'm glad to see after all these years, man, people starting to come back together, man, getting off of that bullshit because the block been separated. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see Bridget and Raquel back together talking. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all females, man. And also, I just want to give a shout out to all the brothers that's incarcerated that can't talk for themselves. You know what I'm saying? I got my comrades, Pooh Sims, Malik. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep your heads up. Ty Guns, keep your head up. Dick Wolf, keep your head up.
Love?
Shorty Love, Randy, my brother.
Randy Love.
Keep your head up. We got a lot of comrades that's still in the struggle, man. Hopefully we get them up out of here, man.
My cousin Ty.
Ty, keep your head up.
Y'all going to Max B party tonight?
Yeah.
Not me.
I ain't invited.
Taking my ass home from here.
Yo, so before y'all go, man, can y'all tell them what's the #1 show in Harlem?
Man, look, we on the beat 139, man. It ain't gonna
You know
get no
what I'm
better, man. Y'all look
There
them
it
up,
is.
man. And it's just a little something, man. We just gave them a little something, man.
Yeah,
But it's a whole lot of
had
shit to
bring
talk
the
about,
Harlem,
man. This Harlem
the
shit,
real
man.
Harlem through the.
You know what I'm
A
saying?
lot of people love y'all. They fuck with y'all
all
heavy.
day long.
I want to get a shout out to all the comrades that's still around, man. Lou and all my niggas, Cisco, everybody, man. Unique too, you know what I mean?
Yes, that's right.
All the comrades, man. My Brooklyn, my Queens niggas, all my niggas, my
man
Jersey
Jeff.
niggas.
Yeah,
Y'all know, man.
I'm saying?
Man, Jeff,
All my niggas from
right.
the boroughs, man. Salute to all my comrades, man.
All my niggas, I
know
want
what
to
I'm
shout out to
saying?
all my niggas from Brooklyn. Y'all know Roro love y'all. And I know y'all love Roro. All my niggas from Queens.
That's right.
All my niggas from the Bronx.
Oh, yeah. I want to give a salute to my nigga Nichols, man. Salute Nichols, man. Queens, man. Stand up, man.
Queens in the building.
Honorable nigga,
Queens
man.
get the money.
Honorable nigga Nichols, man. One love, salute you, man. You do some good shit, man. I fucks with you, my brother.
Here we go.
You're listening to The Beat 139, Harlem's #1 podcast, featuring Doc, Vito, and Keith Cash.
Upstairs.